What's up, sports fans? It's your man D back. Speak your mind sports talk. All right, everybody. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. I'm getting ready to ruffle some feathers and piss some people off because these three guys here, man, you know, and it ain't really about these guys. It's just about their ridiculous fans, to tell you the truth. Just the misnomers and silliness going on around about these three guys. Nobody wants to fight me, but I beg to differ. There are guys out there that do want to fight you. Y'all motherfuckers need to get into those fights. That's what it really is about, and we're going to talk about that today because too much of the foolery, man. Too much of the foolery, and that's with all three of these guys. Like I run around to a lot of different panels, no doubt. Everybody knows that, and it seemed like when we get on the conversation with these three particular guys, it's somewhat of the same thing to me. Now I'm talking not only in their respective division right now. I'm not talking about their overall accomplishments and everything they've done in their career, because when we look at these three guys, there's no question with these three guys. It would be Crawford all day. Everything, over everything, resume, accomplishment, achievements, what have you, divisions and all of that. This is Crawford, hands down. But I'm talking in their respective divisions and what they're doing right now. Okay. And I see similarities in the way their fans view these guys. So let me make sure I say that again. I'm talking about these three guys in their division and what they're doing now and how their fans perceive them, right? Because you hear the similarities with these guys. Demetrius, Andrade, Devin Haney, Terence, Crawford. Nobody wants to fight me. And when I debate about these three guys with their fan base or channels that support them or whatever the hell, I hear that. Nobody wants to fight them. You complain about how they couldn't get this fight. It's like these three guys that are only three guys in boxing that can't seem to land a goddamn fight. But as I see it, there are guys that want to fight them. There are guys out there that want to fight them. And so it makes no sense for me to keep, hearing from their fans that nobody wants to fight them, because I just don't see it that way. I see it's just plenty of guys out there for them to fight. There's guys out there that want to fight them. And, especially with this Demetrius Andrade character, because when you go out and you hand select the selecties and the Keeblers, hey, bro, I'm not trying to hear nobody wants to fight you, dude. I'm really not trying to hear that, because you the one who went out and selected the selecties and the Luke Keebler. That was hand-picked opponents for you, dude. It's not like they were mandatories or forced on you. You say, hey, let me go fight this guy. That's what you decided to do, Demetrius Andrade. Devin Haney, you decided to get up there and fight Abdulayev and give up your chances to Lomachenko. You decided to do that. Well, your dad both knew y'all weren't going to get no shot at Lomachenko if you took that fight. You decided to do that. Now, with Terence Crawford, it is a bit different. I will say that. But hold on. Yuli X Games in the building. Hit that like. Appreciate you, Yuli. Yuli X Games said, man, Smith is like 7 foot compared to Canelo. Man, he's really tall. He looks really tall compared to Canelo. He still don't get his ass beat. DJ Federline. A fucking idea, LTBA silly ass, man. It's all about backup dancing. Well, what that make you, you silly goose? You can't even beat a backup dancer. You can't even defeat a backup guy. You ain't even built for the mainstream. You ain't built for the limelight if you can't beat the backup. You can't defeat the backup, you clown ass dude. I like that saying. DJ Federline. What's up, Chen Smoke? What's good? What's good? Joe DC in the building. What's good with you, Joe? Appreciate you sliding through, fam. Ralph Unreal. What's up, Ralph? What's up? Do you hate when blood doesn't belong with the fuck you don't? You can click that link, Ralph. You always talk that shit in the chat. I ain't trying to hear that shit about Bud Crawford. And you need to listen to what I'm telling you, Ralph. When it comes to these guys and their respective division, okay? Maybe you just jumped in and you didn't hear my first piece to start this off. I ain't talking about what they done all over because yes, Crawford's way above these guys in that aspect. He's not even Devin Haney and Demetrius Andrade, not even in the stratosphere with Terence Crawford when it comes to that. When it comes to that, Ralph. So I agree with you on that. She's up here hanging out with me, but when it comes to their respective division, right now, yeah, there are some similarities. Whether you Crawford fans want to hear it or not, D. Jeff going to put it on the table today, Ralph. Yeah, I'm looking to hurt somebody's feelings. No, I'm not doing that. But, you know, the thing is, usually the truth hurts. And so I don't intentionally seek to hurt anybody's feelings, but the truth hurts, fam. So feelings are going to be hurt. Those three have a lot in common. They ain't fighting nobody. There you go. Now, Samuel Wild Shaw, my brother, he is on the right page. You hear that, Ralph? See that comment there, Ralph? You read it, and you read it good and understand it. Yes, Bud Crawford is miles ahead of these guys when it comes to his status as a boxer overall. Far ahead of these guys. But you read that comment right there, Ralph. That's what we're talking about today. And Ralph, if that gets your panties in a bunch, then so be it. But it is what it is. It is the state of boxing, fam. And I'm just all about pushing the truth, Ralph. The truth shall set you free, my friend. So, Tim Zoo Jr., what's good with you, brother? Appreciate you coming through. He said, why are the so-called guys not fighting them? Well, Tim, we're going to talk about that, Tim. We're going to talk about that. And I'm going to put the link in the chat for you, too, Tim. You and anybody else. This is an open platform. You know, everybody got their chance to come up here, Tim, and, you know, speak their mind, speak your mind sports talk. So, you know, you'll get that shot and opportunity, Mr. Tim Zoo Jr. All right, so Andre can't fight when there are no crowds, bro. Yeah, as Andre demands a crowd. Yeah, can that bullshit. Andre can't sell ice water in hell, fam. He don't demand no fucking crowd. Who the fuck cares about him and wants to go see him, Yuli X Games? He ain't a draw. That fool should be fighting on free TV in the bubble. He is not a draw. Who cares about him in crowds? That dude don't demand a crowd. What has he done? See, this is the thing. This is the thing. This is why this live is up. That fool ain't done nothing to demand a crowd, Yubi. He hasn't done a damn thing to demand a crowd. What was it? The Selecki win or the Keebler win? Or the fact that he got that belt through a vacant title and hasn't defended it well? You tell me what says he demands a crowd. Or was it at 154 when he won his belt through a vacant title and didn't defend that one well? Well, how does he demand a crowd there, Yuli? See, that's why we're here, because of these three guys. The foolery must stop. Joe DC said Andre got to fight BJS or mandatory. Facts. Official WBO. Crawford got to fight Manny or Spence. But you leaving something out, Joe DC. Official mandatory WBO mandatory order is Crawford for Shawn Porter. Don't forget that. He don't got to fight Manny or Spence. The Crawford fans, and Crawford wants to fight Manny or Spence because, you know, that's what the desire is. But Crawford has been mandated to fight Shawn Porter. Now, whether he'll do it or not, who knows? But that's his mandatory. Okay. And that would be his best fight by far. First guy in the top 5 at 147. Let's keep all that in mind too. His mandatory. The reality is getting the Spence fight and getting the Manny Pacquiao fight is 5 times, 10 times more difficult than getting a fight with his WBO mandatory, who is currently calling him out. So what I got to say about that there, Joe. Tim Zoo says Haney called out Teofimo multiple times. Hold on, guys. Teofimo, Haney called out Teo multiple times, and Teo said Haney's not ready to fight him in 3 to 5 years. Let me tell you something, Tim, and I meant to speak on this yesterday with the last one. You guys point and point out what y'all want to hear. Teofimo may have said that, so the fuck what? Here's the reality of it. If Devin Haney doesn't capture this Teofimo fight at 135, and Teofimo moves up to 140, Teofimo is going to be going ahead, moving forward faster than Devin Haney. First and foremost, he'll probably be at 140. When Devin Haney, Timzu, was asked about moving to 140, he said he had plenty of time at 135, which means Teofimo will be sitting at 140, accomplishing like he's accomplished at 135, not giving shit, not having shit handed to him. He will be up there accomplishing. And Devin Haney will still be kicking around at 135 because this is what Devin Haney has said, Tim. Not your channels or where you getting your information. I'm going from the horse's mouth. So he'll be still dicking around at 140, at 135, while Teofimo is at 140, accomplishing, achieving, as he's been doing at 135. So it will be years because these guys only fight twice a year, right? So you can already put at least 2 years in between them if he doesn't get this fight at 135. Now let's move a little forward. Let's say that Teofimo does beat Josh Taylor or Ramirez, or he doesn't beat Josh Taylor or Ramirez, and he just keeps fighting at 140. They will still be in different weight classes. And since Devin Haney said he's no rush to leave 135, it could be as much as 3 years. As Devin Haney being at 135, Teofimo done moved on and he's at 140. So that statement, Timzu, whether you accept it or not, is boxing. And that's what's wrong with you silly ass fans. You don't understand or accept the scope of boxing. That's just how it is. Now, to go further with that, Timzu, Bob Arum, who is the guy that Devin Haney and Bill Haney has to talk to if they even want to fight with Teofimo Lopez, okay? It was Bob Arum that put the order out for them to go do something with themselves. Fight somebody that will give them relevancy, stock in their name, so that the fight can be worth it for Bob Arum's pockets. So since they have to deal with Bob Arum, then they probably have to satisfy the demands of Bob Arum if they want to get that fight and go fight somebody. And Yuriokis Gamboa ain't it, Timzu. So it could potentially be 3 to 5 years, Timzu, before he gets a shot at Teofimo because of the way Devin Haney is moving, Timzu. Because he decided to take $2.5 million, give up all his rights to Lomachenko so he can fight Abdullah. That's all Devin Haney's fault, Timzu. So understand boxing, Timzu, before you come with these ridiculous comments, because I'm going to slam every one of them. What does Teo mean? Haney is not ready. He's WBC. He's not. He's not. That belt doesn't mean that he's ready. That belt was given to him, but he's not proven that he's ready, Timzu, because he's not fought anyone. And also, Teofimo means he's not ready because his fucking promoter, Bob Arum, which I just explained to you, said he's not ready. So until Bob Arum says he's ready, which is Teofimo's promoter, guess what, Timzu? He ain't ready. Whether you like it or not, he ain't ready until the guy he has to do business with says he's ready. And he has to do business with Bob Arum, top rank execs. So he ain't ready. Whether you like it or not, he ain't ready. Spencer's pricing himself out. Now you're a retard. Now you're a complete retard, and I'm not going there. Spence cannot be pricing himself out. And if you say that, you don't understand anything about how stock works in boxing. So I'm not going to go into that comment because you don't understand it. You idiot. Now, Joshua Littlejohn, what's up with you, fam? What's up? Yuli X said, winner of Campbell and Ryan will most likely fight. And they need to. That's the type of fight he needs to take. That is, I would love to see it. Yuli X. I would love to see Devin Haney in there with oh shit. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Just forgot to do something. But anyway, I would love to see Devin Haney in there with the winner of Ryan Garcia or Luke Campbell. I would love to see Devin Haney in there with Teofimo. I mean, Javier Fortuna. I would love to see Devin Haney in there with uh Masao Nakatani. I would love to see Devin Haney in there with Tank Davis. So both of these idiots can prove something. You know, both of them, him and Tank. That's a proven fight for both of them. You know, so yeah, I would love to see him. Love to see him in there with some of these guys. Question is, will he get in there? Will he get in there? Hold on, guys. I'm sending this link out to someone. All right. Yeah, I might have a special guest coming on this show today, guys. So I'm going to open the panel up as usual, but I may have a guest coming on the show today. So if you guys are on the panel when my special guest come on the panel, zip it, because when he comes on the panel, it is a show about him. And I don't want y'all fucking, we'll open the floor up. I will open the floor up for you guys to join the panel to ask questions to him and his pops if they come on here. So I will open, but when they initially come on here, zip it. Let them do all their talking. I'll open the floor back up. If you cannot zip it and you start that shit, whoever clicks that link when these two guys come on here, I'm going to sit your ass backstage until they finish. And then I'll bring you back on when I'm opening up the floor. Just put yourself on mute, sit back, and enjoy the motherfucking show when they come on here, or you will be put backstage. Now, I'm forewarning you. Whoever this is whoever comes and clicks the link, I'm forewarning you. So if I put you backstage, understand that I don't give two shits if you get mad about it. So I just want to clear the air on that, just in case they come. But supposed to have a special guest on here, and it has a lot to do with this fucking topic. You know, these guys hollering, don't nobody want to fight them. All there's people out there that want to fight you. That ship has sailed. Crawford, Andrade, Haney, y'all can't keep crying that shit. That ship has sailed. There's guys out there that want to fight you. Question mark. Salute to you, fam. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Tim Zoo, a year ago, Spence said, man, I'm not, look. Crawford, Spence duck Crawford and Crawford duck Spence. Tim Zoo, get it through your fucking head, fam. If you can't, I'm not, I just put the link in the chat, Tim. So you can save all your fucking comments and click that link. Because I'm not going to fuss with you about shit that I done already said up here. Okay? Period. The fighter board is fighters, but they're not top five. I didn't say they weren't good. I didn't say they weren't valid opponents. Did I say that? I said they weren't top five. Which one of those fighters were top five? Because that's what I said. I don't give a fuck about none of that, man. Shawn Porter's in front of him right now. I don't give a shit about 2 years ago. Shawn Porter didn't give him the fight. He is calling the fight right now. He's calling them out right now. Right now. What doesn't have a top five fighter under his belt at 147 right now? So, right from real, Tim Zoo, let's talk about right now. Shawn Porter's calling them out. Say, y'all take that fight. Shawn Porter's the WBO mandatory. And y'all motherfuckers are talking about Manny Pacquiao, who's not really showing much interest in him, and Errol Spence, who's also not showing much interest in him. But y'all leaving out Shawn Porter, but he's a boogeyman, and nobody wants to fight him. Ralph and Tim Zoo, y'all go meet up at a local McDonald's and smack the shit out of each other. That's what I want you two to do. Shiz Biz in the building. What's good? What's good with you? I'll give Haney a little pass because he's only 21. But Bud and Doodoo Andre, no excuse. Yeah, facts. And I'm not going to give Haney a pass when this is the thing. This is more charges to his fans, question mark, and not as much to Haney, but some to Haney and Bill Haney as well. Because when you consider yourself the best, when you say you're better than everybody at 135, and when you say nobody wants to fight you, yet you're not going after the valid fights. Nah, he can't get no excuse either, not even at 21. Because like I said, just like I said about Terence Crawford being called out by Shawn Porter, right now after Javier Fortuna, beat Antonio Losado, no, no, yeah, it was Lozado, I think. But anyway, after he beat Lozado, he called out Devin Haney. He said, "Stop this nonsense." And he said what I've been saying the whole time. Matter of fact, the article's up, and I'm glad Javier Fortuna said it because I've been saying this the whole time. I told Bill Haney this when we was on freaking Punch Drunk Live, and now Javier Fortuna has confirmed this. He said that Devin Haney was coming after him when he had Loma lined up. He said he don't got nothing in front of him now. What's up with the fight now? But Devin Haney don't got nobody to fight. No, Devin Haney he's alone with that too, fam. Devin Haney, Crawford, these motherfuckers, man. Mansour said not long ago Bud was ducking Carol Brook according to the detractors and half the LDBC as well. Fans are saying Carol Brook beat him. The narrative changed 4 rounds in. So you tell us who's available. Well, Mansour, I will tell you this. I don't give a fuck what those silly fans were saying, because Speak Your Mind Sports Talk won't say it. So why you telling me that? That's what I tell y'all. I'm not on that bullshit either way or the other. Not on the Bud hating side, not on the Spence hating side, not on nobody's hating side. So don't fucking tell me what these fans say. I don't care, fam. It's ridiculous shit on both sides. Don't you already hear me always hear me say that? When I call out my fellow Spence fans, those motherfuckers are fanboys, a lot of them. So Crawford got a lot of fanboys too. So I don't care about the fanboy statements. I can't make sense of that dumb shit. If you want to make sense of that dumb shit that you asking me, Mansour, you need to go ask the people that say that dumb shit. I can't make sense of the dumb shit they say. So go ask them that. Don't go ask them that. But I just told you who was available. Shawn Porter, right now. And I just told you that. That's who's available. But that question, you need to go ask to the LDBC because I don't push those dumb messages here, fam. So don't ask me that dumb shit because I don't care about it. And that's not the message that I ever push, Mansour, at all. So whatever. Teofimo is 23. No excuses for hating, fighting nobody. Right? Yeah, yeah. It's no excuses for hating. None. Thank you, Wisdom E. None. Andrade versus GGG unification. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's not on Andrade. I can't put it on Andrade. Who I can put that on, and I have, is Eddie Hearn, because he should make that fight happen. He's in bed with the zone, and he's running Andrade. You know, he got his hands in on GGG. He needs to make that fight happen. Why the zone paying DGG all this money, and they keep allowing him to duck a fight like this? This is a fight that can get the zone paid, right? This is a bad atmosphere. They need to make money. So why they not putting this fight together? Eddie Hearn, if you can hear me, because you listen. You know what I found out? Eddie Hearn listened to this channel. And I found out, well, everybody, y'all know, when Tay Jones, Deontay Wilder and his dad was listening to this channel. So they hear us, man. They fucking hear us. Eddie Hearn, if you hear me, or one of your fucking, groupies, your flunkies hear me, you need to make the Demetrius Andrade and DDD shit happen. Eddie Hearn, make it happen. Because it can make the zone and Matchroom and all y'all motherfuckers some money. Make it happen. That's what that do need to happen. Shit is when Andre fights, there isn't ever any crowd shit. Yeah, I know. Should be used to it. Well, that's what I'm talking about, Samuel. It ain't like he pulling in crowds. Fuck he mean he won't fight with no crowd. You don't ever fight with a crowd. Oh, you better get in that ring. Fucking Andre, man. Jeremy, my boy is here. Michael Carter. No, Michael Williams Jr. I don't know. I don't know if he'll slide through, but he might slide through, man. He might slide through. And Michael Carter, I mean, Mike, oh, you got me. Michael Williams Jr., man. Y'all go check him out if y'all haven't. This kid's serious. He's coming up. And he's been calling Devin Haney out. And I've already looked at film, and y'all understand me. I've looked at film on this. Kiki give Devin Haney massive problem. But you fucking Haney fans, y'all probably don't know nothing about Michael Williams Jr. Why the fuck Haney gonna go? I would tell you this: Michael Williams Jr. would have been a much tougher opponent than a fucking Yuriokis Gamboa. This kid, Michael Williams Jr., would beat the shit out of Yuriokis Gamboa, and he would fucking stop him. I can guarantee you, this kid, Michael Williams Jr., would stop Yuriokis Gamboa. He would stop him. He would stop him. There's no doubt in my mind. I've seen the footage. He's already pro. The kid's 14-0 with 10 knockouts. He would put fucking Yuriokis Gamboa down right now. But all of these fucking Haney fans, yeah, he don't got nobody to fight. Oh, this kid is ready to fight him. He calling him out, fam. But Devin Haney don't got nobody to fight. Man, y'all need to stop this silly shit. This kid will knock Gamboa out. Something that Devin Haney couldn't find it in his power to do. And he been calling Devin Haney out, calling him out. You don't even hear Bill Haney talk about this kid, Michael Williams Jr. But all y'all fans here running around talking about nobody want to fight. Michael Williams Jr., y'all put it in your fucking head right now, you Devin Haney fans. Put it in your head. And as a matter of fact, I'm so glad the man is here. He is here right now. What's up, man?
What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, bro. I was just talking about you. You came just in time. I was just talking about you because I was talking about this Devin Haney foolishness, right? And
Yes,
how
sir.
nobody want to fight me. Nobody want to fight me. And I just told them. I just told the people here, bro. I said I went last night and I looked. I was looking at film on Michael Williams Jr. And I can guarantee y'all he would fucking knock Gamboa the fuck out, which Devin Haney
Exactly.
couldn't do, right? So
Exactly.
nobody to fight you, Devin Haney. Motherfucker, call up the phone, call up Michael Williams Jr. and put him in that goddamn ring. That's what you do. What's up, Mike? What's good with you? Talk to the people, brother. Talk
Man,
to
what's
them.
going on? What's going on, y'all, man? Pretty much, man. We just trying to get that fight with Devin, man. Plain and simple as that, man. We think we could beat him. We know we could beat him, and it's gonna be a great fight. So why not, man? Set this thing up and get it done. Get it done. So we calling them out, trying to get it popping.
Right, bro. And I'm gonna be here, and I'm telling you right now, Mike. Bill, goddamn it, because Bill watched this show. He watched this show. Bill Haney, goddamn it. I know you probably looking at your phone. If you're not, Devin Haney ain't got no damn fight schedule right now, so you probably looking at your phone. Bill, come on in. Make the fight happen with Michael Williams Jr. Bill, stop lying to the people, Bill Haney. You and fucking Devin Haney. Y'all stop lying to the people talking about won't nobody fight you. This man is on my panel right now. Mike, will you fight him?
That's man. We want that. We want
Okay,
all that smoke.
there it goes. So we don't. So all of you Devin Haney fans in here, y'all heard it. Y'all heard it, right? Y'all heard what the kid said, right? And y'all go. If you don't know Michael Williams Jr., go look at his footage and tell me he can't see Devin Haney. Y'all go look at his fucking footage. Yeah, your pop's in here too. That's what's good. What's up? What's up, Mike? What's up, Mike Senior? What's good?
What up, bro? How y'all?
Oh man, I'm in here on the 1,000 already. I was on the 1,000 before y'all came in, but this where the fire at. I'm gonna let you take the floor, man. Talk to the people, man. Talk to these people about nobody wanting to fight Devin Haney, because that's the rumor going around, Mike Senior. Nobody want to fight him. Talk to
Yeah,
him, brother.
yeah. You know we do things a little bit different. Our team, you know what I'm saying, and we definitely want to show these casual boxing fans how things is really done behind the scenes. At the end of the day, Mike Jr. and Devin Haney is a good ass fight. So we know this, my brother. We know that you got motherfuckers is gonna say, look at Mike's box rec, right? You got motherfuckers that's gonna say, look at Devin Haney's box rec. But the truth of the matter is, right, because everything I'm saying is the truth. Devin Haney, all them niggas that Devin fought, my son will beat them niggas. At the end of the day, it boils down to money, bro. We can't afford those fighters. You know what I'm saying? To build our record that way. So when you look at my son's box rec, you can look at the motherfuckers he knocking out and all that. That doesn't take away the fact that my son can fight. Now moving forward, Bill and them talk a lot of shit. So I got one for you. A 6'1" talented fighter that's gonna bring it to Devin's ass. Period. Now, Bill,
Bam.
here's the thing with Bill, right? If Bill don't want to fight us, just say it. This ain't no personal shit. You know what I mean? Mike Jr. might be fucking throwing little jabs and shit at Devin on Instagram, but it's not personal with us. You know what I mean? Devin talking his little shit now on Instagram too, bringing up old shit. You feel me? Like, which we knew he was gonna do. But at the end of the day, nigga, are you going to fight my son? That's it, because this fight can be made, my brother.
Damn right. Damn right. And that's the thing. I don't like this misnomer. Haney, Bill Haney. Because look, let me tell you something, Mike Senior. I was in the when you was on World Combat last night, I was in the chat, listening to you.
Shout out to my bro, Scotty White.
Yeah. That's a good dude. And so now I can talk to you guys. Bro, I was on Ring IQ's live, Punch Drunk's live, MXBC live. I've been following Bill. I've been chasing his ass around, right? And so Bill and I was talking on, he probably listening now, bro. Trust and believe. He be at me too. So we was on Ring IQ's live. And I was drilling the fuck out of Bill about this type of shit. Like nobody wanted to fight him and all these misnomers about the ducking situation. I'm like, bro, ain't nobody duck your son. I said, so let's clear this up. And I cleared that shit up there. I said, when you guys decided to take that fight with Abdulayev, Suleiman told y'all would have no rights to Lomachenko. I said, so Bill, so if you know that and you know Suleiman's full of fuckery, then why would you take that fight with Abdulayev? You've given up all your chances to Lomachenko. And Bill Haney told me this, I'll give you 2.5 million reasons why. I said, okay, Bill, that's cool. So you did it for the money. But the fact is, Lomachenko ain't never did shit to dump. You see what I mean? So I pull out the truth, man. Because all
the shit that you talking is the truth. Now here's the thing with Bill and them, right? Because respect to Bill and them. Because in this boxing thing, right? Wolves chase wolves in boxing, right? And then the motherfucker with the biggest fangs kill or win, right? So Bill and them chasing somebody. Now we on Bill and them ass. You feel me? So the niggas that they really want to fight, they don't want to fight Devin for whatever reason, right? So that's why he's saying they ducking him. But nigga, don't duck us. Because we gonna put on a good motherfucking show and it's a good fight. Now you see, now we got their asses. You see, when Bill and his son, they all on Instagram and Devin's supposed to be the next Floyd and they call themselves bosses and shit, right? You see it, right? So
all the time.
If you a boss, you can make this fight. Bosses do boss shit. Cause y'all was about to fight Gary Russell. And again, I always say respect to my man Gary Russell. Y'all was willing to give Gary Russell 1-point-something million, right? For that
1.5.
Right? We cheaper over here, dog. And I guarantee you the numbers are still gonna be the same on them views. On the zone or whatever the fuck you want to do it. Them numbers, them fans are still gonna tune into the shit. And y'all the top dogs, and we way cheaper. You know what I mean? So ain't no escaping this. Ain't no escaping this. We ain't clout chasing and none of that shit. Y'all niggas the king of the throne, we coming for it. If you don't want to fight my son, then just say it. Don't talk slick or none of that shit. We got niggas that want to, hey bro, we got cats that call us out all the time. Me and Mike Jr. was joking today. I said, yo, my motherfuckers hit me up like, yo, I want to fight your son. Nah, bro, we don't even want that smoke. We good, killer. And we keep it moving.
Right.
See, Bill and them pride, they pride is too big. They're not going to say that to us. Because they trying to uphold an image. And now we pushing that shit to the limit, baby. Because at the end of the day, though, that's a good ass fight. Michael Williams Jr. And yo, at the end of the day, that my son would be Devin's toughest fight. Real shit. The nigga with the record that didn't fight nobody would be his toughest fight. You feel me? You feel me? You see how boxing work?
I love it too. Because when I got off of Scotty's shit last night, I said, and I told him, I was chatting with him. I said, bro, I'm getting ready to go check this kid out right now, right? Because with all due respect, I didn't know much about your son.
It's all good.
I'm getting ready to go check this kid out right now. And bro, when I started looking through his fights, I was like, oh damn, how the fuck is he off my radar? Because I would have been talking about y'all. I see what he can do. What he can do.
Yeah, Mike is talented, bro.
Bro, the dude is talented, and then the height and the range, bro. This kid got 74 inches. All of that damn length that Devin Haney enjoyed, he ain't gonna enjoy that one in this fight. All that height that Devin Haney enjoyed, he ain't gonna enjoy that in this fight.
My son a problem, and that's the thing. I don't want my son to be too much of a risk that the nigga don't take it. I mean, goddamn, they got all the fucking money. Fucking all them other niggas don't want to fight you. So why don't turn this one down? You feel me?
Right.
Don't turn my son down. And what's the nigga he fought that's 12-0 or 13-0 from the other country? What's that guy?
That?
Some nigga on Devin. Some niggas on
Alfredo Santiago.
Yeah, you fought that nigga.
Right, Alfredo Santiago.
You feel me? He wasn't
that was
no
a fucking title defense, fam. That was a fucking title defense. Alfredo Santiago, a domestic level fighter, fam.
Exactly.
Then Devin Haney knocks him down, right, in the third round. It can't put the motherfucker away. Bro, let me tell you something. If this kid Michael Williams Jr. would have knocked Santiago down in the third round, at the time Devin Haney knocked him down, he would have been out of there in the third round. That motherfucker wouldn't have seen the fourth round, fam.
Son, how we would have did Gamboa?
Oh my gosh, y'all would have done. Listen, bro.
Oh yeah,
I seen the finish. Oh my bad. Go ahead, Michael.
I was just saying it would have been it definitely would never went to the whole 12. Leave it at that.
Bro, that shit wouldn't have went 6, fam.
Yeah.
I seen you punch, kid. Look, I like that though. This kid's humble, bro. That's
we can't. Yeah. My son, look.
I like that.
And I thank you. Here's the thing with my son, man. Mike Jr. don't do all that talking like that.
Nah.
You feel me? So if even if they did take it, it would probably be me and Bill going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Because Devin fucking geek mouth. He don't talk that much like that. Even he be trying to talk, but his voice he doesn't have a scary voice.
No.
So go ahead and chill, my nigga.
But Michael Jr., bro, you stay that way, fam. Stay that way. Stay humble. Yeah. You know what I mean? You let me talk all this shit, because that's what I do. I put foots in there. I'll talk all this shit for you. And I tell y'all right now, he would have sparked Gamboa, slammed the fuck out faster than Tank, faster than Crawford, and Haney didn't even fucking drop him. So we know he would have done better than him. He would have sparked that motherfucker, fam.
And let me add this. The only reason we can't afford Gamboa, we can't afford to pay that nigga. We independent. We don't got no money like that. I keep it real. And if Bill, if you watching this nigga, y'all the niggas with the money. We the hungry niggas. You know what I'm saying? Right now, my son's a fly nigga. You know what I mean? He got his little sponsors and shit, so he fly. But nigga, I'm talking on an iPhone 6 right now. Huh?
Right.
We hungry. We can't afford to get them fights. That's why you see Mike Jr. Chipping up these niggas that he's chipping up. Because right now we can only afford the bottom of the barrel. But I tell you this, my son's a bad motherfucker. That don't take away from his skills. My son will bust Devin Haney's ass. Fuck the politics of boxing.
Yeah.
We can make this happen for the fans. Cause one thing Bill is right though. Niggas ain't trying to fight each other. So when I see Bill talk like that, well then we'll build. How about we fight? How about we present a challenge to you? Mike Jr. is tall. Mike Jr. is taller, stronger, athletic. Can Devin beat a nigga like that? Nah, he can't. Prove me wrong, Bill. Prove me wrong.
Don't worry about it, my brother. Because I'm always running into Bill Haney, trust and believe. I'm involved with a lot of channels that he likes to surface on. And I've come across Bill on plenty of discussions.
Hit me up, too. Hit me up, bro.
I damn sure will. I dropped my phone number. Mike got my phone number. Your son got my phone number. So just get it from him. I'll hit you up directly when I run up on it. But if you can,
listen. Hit me up. Hit me up when you run into him. Hit me up when that nigga live on somebody's shit. Give me the same link, and I'm gonna pop on there. You know what I'm saying? You see, they got a lot of pride. So at the end of the day, this ain't no disrespect thing, because what I learned with these superstar ass niggas, right? They get a lot of fucking money, and then they don't want to motherfucking. They feel offended when a nigga want to fucking fight them. Bro, this boxing, my nigga.
Right.
It's either yes or no.
Now look at this silly shit. This is why I be cooking, Mike Senior. Look at this silly comment here. So this dude, Mansour Watson, says D. Jefferson put Haney off on other fighters like Spence fans are putting Bud on off other cats. First and foremost, Mansour, you ain't been to this channel enough. I am a Spence fan, you idiot. Number two, I'm a Teofimo fan. Yes, you idiot. But I'm not putting Haney off on other fighters because what the fuck did you just hear Bob Arum tell Haney? Until he fight a valid fight, he can't get the fight. That's who he got to go to make the fight, you fucking moron. And this is the thing, y'all don't understand the business of this sport. This is what Mike Sr. just said about having to being able to afford to fight. Y'all don't understand how this shit works, man.
They don't know how it works. They don't know
They
how it
don't
works,
know,
bro.
fam. They
They
don't
don't.
understand this shit. I'm not pushing Haney. How am I pushing Haney off on something he can't get, you idiot? He can't get that right now.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. It's the dumb shit I deal with every day, man.
And you handle it well, my brother. So basically, like you chasing something that you're not gonna get, nigga. But we got something right here that's real easy for the fans. You gotta stay active. You gotta stay active. So take that fight. See what it comes down to when they look at Mike Jr. They like, damn, this nigga could fuck around and beat us. So we become a risk. We become a risk, dog. But he'll never say it out of his mouth because they always want to look cool. We ain't nigga. We ain't trying to look cool. We for real. Let me tell you, I keep it all the way 300 with you, right? We gotta fight off of from Top Rank, right? To fight Elvis Rodriguez. That nigga Elvis is way too big, my nigga. And here's the thing: we'll fight Elvis Rodriguez, but the money they was offering us, nah, come on, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Trying to make y'all showcase fight.
Exactly, dog. Yo, offer us. Let's really talk. Give us some nice money. Mike Jr. be all in Elvis' ass because Elvis is a beast, but Elvis ain't fighting nobody right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm keeping it truthful. Now, back to fucking Devin Haney. Dog, you niggas ain't getting those fights that you want, and you gotta fight somebody. So when it comes to my son and our team, like Devin started already, we knew what he was gonna say. This nigga posted Mike Jr.'s box rec. Nigga, that's corny, nigga. We all know Mike Jr.'s box rec. You feel me? What the fuck that got to do with anything? We knew you was gonna do that. Mike could still bust your ass. Nigga, post your own box rec, nigga.
Right.
Because if we could.
No, I was just getting ready to say, Mike, you know what's funny about that? How the fuck you gonna post somebody's box rec when the highlight of your box rec is Abdulayev, Santiago, and Gamboa? Motherfucker, you ain't done shit yourself. How you gonna post somebody else's box rec?
And they had the money to get those right fights. This is if people, these casual fans don't get it, they got the money to pretend, dog. Ain't no pretending with us. Either we got to get down and dirty with a nigga, or that's it, or scrape up, or we gotta scrape up money to fucking keep my son active. See, a lot of niggas like, oh yo, but y'all got Roy Jones with y'all. Yeah, Roy Jones is my son's trainer, dog. But we still independent. You feel me? That's Coach Roy. That's Coach Roy to us. Nigga, we got gym dudes. You feel me?
Right.
So we scrape. So yeah, nigga, we gotta them niggas you see on my son's box rec. We gotta raise money. We gotta get sponsors and shit just to fuck them niggas up, to keep our shit active, so we can catch your ass, nigga. While you fucking flashing all this money, calling yourself a boss, and then when a nigga want to fight you, you come up with a million excuses like they doing already. I cannot wait to talk to Bill.
Well, I cannot wait. I'm gonna catch his ass, bro, and I'm gonna call you because I already got some shit to go at him about anyway. Concerning this Teofimo situation, because there's a lot of foolishness going on with that too. But I don't even want to talk about Teofimo right now. I want to talk about Michael Williams Jr. and how Devin Haney, who ain't nobody trying to fight me. Oh, this man trying to fight you right now, fucker. He's trying to fight you right now. So Tim Zoo, go smack yourself. I don't want to hear none of that. I like Haney. I actually like it. Look, let's get something straight, man. Y'all motherfuckers are so silly in this YTBC community. Okay, D likes every fighter except Haney, Crawford, and Andrade and Wilder. Well, let me say I agree with you on Andrade. I don't like that dude. He is a waste of space. When it comes to Deontay Wilder, Tim Zoo, you're new here. I just put up a fucking live last week saying respect Wilder, you idiot. I like Terence Crawford. You idiot. And I like Devin Haney. I don't like the way these guys are moving. It is a difference.
Hey, D, real quick, bro. Let's rewind a little bit.
Go ahead, fam.
You know we fuck with Terence. You know what I mean? That's B&B. That's our niggas. You don't like Crawford?
No. That's what I was saying. Look, that's why I just broke this down. When he was saying I don't like Andrade. Everybody on the other guys, I do like them. I like Haney. I like Crawford. I like Wilder. But because I sit up here and say, I'm not trying to hear the nonsense about 50-50, because this is where again, these guys don't understand the business. It's not about the fact that Crawford cleaned out 140 or is a 3-division champion. The business don't work like that. It's about the stock that you build in yourself. Because when they go to the negotiation table, those suits, that's all they talk about. Who can make more money? It ain't about the fact Crawford did all this. Like, if we go by our ethics and our morals as boxing fans, hell yeah, Crawford should be considered that. But that ain't how boxing works. So when I say these things, they feel like I'm going against Crawford. No, I'm just trying to tell y'all idiots the truth about how the business of this sport works. Just because y'all don't know it.
Yeah. Got you. Yep.
Yeah, that's where it is. I ain't got no problem with Bud. I think Bud, listen, man, that nigga be kicking ass, fam. And I said this before. Ain't nobody fucking with Bud. Only person that got a chance to fuck with Bud at 147 is Errol Spence, and likewise. Those are the only two that really, in my opinion, can fuck with each other.
Yeah, you already know I love. You probably don't know, you know what I mean, because you just caught on a little bit to Junior. But yeah, we fuck with Terence. You know what I mean, my man Steven Nelson, B&B Bomac. We fuck with them heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Anytime we need to go down there.
Ain't no Crawford hate over
here. Anytime we need to go to Omaha, you know what I mean? We down there, you know what I'm saying? They fuck with us. Them niggas is dogs, bro. I think we all want to see Terence versus Earl. You know what I mean? It's a shame that they taking too long. But to be honest with you, you see, it's another little nigga who is bigger than Mike Jr. You know, I think he's actually signed to somebody, because again, we still independent. But I'm gonna tell you, that nigga Boots.
Oh, Jerron in his boots? Yeah, he's a monster too.
That little nigga's coming, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like Mike Jr., Mike Jr.'s coming. But you know, at least Boots was able to get on TV. Like, it seemed like these niggas is trying to shut us out, dog. I swear to you. They trying to shut my son out, bro. And then when they do want to give us opportunities, right? They want to put a whole killer in front of us and then give us a week to train for it and then make that on TV. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, look, man, I'm gonna tell you the truth. D, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was talking to a representative from Top Rank, right? I said, look, bro, because you know the business. I said, look, man, let's do some real business real quick, right? I said, look, let's get my son on ESPN, right? Through Top Rank. I said, my son, get him a nice win, showcase his talent to the world. I said, then we'll come back and fight anybody you want. It could have been fucking Elvis or Pelvis or whoever the fuck it could have been for the second fight. My nigga, they didn't even want to do that, dog. Because that's how I know, bro, what they trying to use this for. You feel me? Yeah. This boxing shit's a fucked up game, and we doing it our way. And we gonna tell the fans the real on how shit works. So every time these stupid ass fans, because they've been programmed, they bring up box rec and all that shit, nigga. I'm being honest with you. My son's box rec would be beautiful if we had a whole fucking bunch of money. Nigga, I know about these niggas in Brazil and Mexico with records that are 22-3 that my son can smash. If I had the money, we would have the same identical record as fucking Devin Haney, niggas.
Right.
We don't got the money.
To be honest, y'all record ain't far off Devin Haney. He got 10 more fights, but those fights ain't shit. Those fights ain't shit.
He ain't fought nobody. That nigga got money to fight the right niggas, bro. And then with the belt, the way he got it and shit, Devin, look, man, we ain't hating, but your shit suspect. So we want to show you how to rock that shit right, bro.
I'm talking about. That's all right now. Look, again, I ain't the biggest channel, but it's like I was telling you guys now. I mean, anyway, as far as subscribers. But as you can see now, like, we got 50 people in here. Sometimes I'll do a fight. I have 247 people in, so I got a lot of people listening to this channel as if I was one of those bigger channels. Believe it or not, fam, I'm telling you, right? So
we ain't worried about that, D. We rock with you,
no,
my dog.
I'm worried about it because I want them to hear this. I want everybody around to hear this shit because we all need to start pushing Michael Williams Jr. on Devin Haney. Like I'm dead ass. I want everybody to start pushing this kid because here's one thing a lot of people know about me around the YTBC, bro. My talent is what goes on in that ring, fam. I advise gamblers on fight picks so they can win money because I don't gamble personally, but I send them picks every weekend. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I do. So I've seen your son. And I see it, bro. I see it. I seen this shit about a lot of these fighters long before that Joe Joyce Daniel Dubois situation where everybody had this goddamn kid Dubois high. I said, hey man, Joe Joyce gonna stop this kid. I was getting all kind of haters in here. Guess what round I said? 10th round. What round he stopped that motherfucker? They don't understand what they're looking at in that ring. He won't be brought up the right way. Frank Warren was playing games with this kid Dubois. He wasn't ready, fam. This kid, Michael Williams, y'all, I'm telling y'all, he's ready, fam. This kid ready, fam. Is he perfect? And it's no disrespect to y'all. Nah, he got work to do. He got work to do.
Absolutely.
But he moving the right fucking way, fam. I like what I see.
My son is far from perfect. And I can tell you this, Devin ass ain't perfect either. That nigga still on some amateur shit. He getting by off of name and money. That's it. This fight right here be good. This fight right here be great, dog. Fuck what niggas is talking about. You don't believe me? Make it happen and watch how the turnout be.
Yeah, man. And I don't like to say I don't, because as soon as we start pushing this, and I told y'all since last night, bro, I got your back, bro. I'm gonna be pushing this everywhere. I'm on panels. I'm on panels with channels that got 50, 60,000 subscribers, and I'm gonna be yelling this shit out everywhere. I'm gonna push the fuck out Michael Williams Jr. because as soon as we start pushing this, I already know what we're gonna hear. And this is shit. Like Devin Haney already tried this shit with the box rec shit. They're gonna say he ain't ready. Well, Devin Haney, what the fuck makes you ready? What makes you ready, dude? You got a belt handed to you. You haven't defended. What the fuck makes you ready, dude? That's the narrative they're gonna try to push, but I'm not gonna let that shit fly, man.
Hey D, of course I like it because after they use that shit right over and over again, niggas is going to catch on to it. Niggas is going to say, "Well, brother, then just fight him then." So my thing is when I talk to Bill after Bill talk his silly shit, when the smoke clear, nigga, are our sons fighting? Yes or no, Bill? That's it. That's it.
Right. Yes or no. Same way he run around talk about this. I don't see when I see kids like your son, right? And because I don't know every fighter. I know a hell of a lot of fighters, but I don't know every fighter. I didn't know you guys until I ran up, Scotty put y'all on, which I'm glad he did. And when I come across fighters like this, but I hear these stupid fucking narratives about nobody want to fight me, and I'm seeing what I seen in this kid, I'm like, what the fuck you mean nobody want to fight you? That's a fight right there, fam. That is a fight right there.
They playing, my bro. They playing. See, nobody, them niggas that he want to fight don't want to fight him, right? So he's saying nobody want to fight me. And then when we come, you make excuses on why you don't want to fight us. But then, nigga, who do you want to fight?
Right.
You know what I mean? You got to fight somebody. God damn it, this is boxing. But see, again, shout out to the legend Floyd. Floyd got the game fucked up, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Floyd with that 50-0 shit. Nobody want to lose. We don't give a fuck about losing, dog. Nah, we don't care about that shit, dog. My son's a fighter. Somebody got to win and somebody got to lose. Boxing is fucked up. Niggas getting robbed in boxing, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So we don't go in there. We don't go in there looking at that shit. We go in there with my son giving his best effort, putting on the show for the fans, and that's it.
And that dude got heart. Mike, I'm going to tell you right now, bro. I watched this fight last night. I watched this fight. I can't even remember the little short dude's name, but he knocked you down twice, right? And so I'm looking at it. Knockdown don't mean a goddamn thing when you get up the way this nigga got up and beat the shit out of that dude. I mean, he knocked him down. Yeah, he knocked Mike down. But bro, this kid got heart. He's got a chin. You understand what I'm saying? He's got power because he got up and beat the fuck out dudes, man. He still
Now,
won
D,
the fight. How
now
many
D,
times you see guys get in a fight, right? And they get knocked down more than the other guy, but still win the fight. It don't usually happen that way. You know why
facts of
Mike
life.
still won the fight? Because he beat the shit out that dude. The
The
knockdown didn't
whole,
mean nothing. He
the
beat him.
whole fight, the whole
A
fight.
whole
But
fight, beating the
now look,
hell out
D,
of
I'm glad you brought that up. Now, see, this is great that you brought that up. Now, you look at the guy, right? The guy, again, remember I told you it's a budget and money thing, right?
him. Right.
Early in Devin's career, they would have never fought that nigga that we fought. First of all, the nigga, his name is Shawn Alcott. The nigga's an MMA
Right.
fighter, right? He's an MMA fighter, grimy, gritty ass nigga. The nigga fought us. We was supposed to fight at 140. These are the games that these niggas play. He said, he waited 4 days before the fight. I can't make 140. So D, we still got a fucking fight. Goddamn, we didn't sold tickets. The crowd is coming, all that good shit, right? So I said, goddamn, nigga, what weight you fighting? You want to fight? I can make 149. I already
149.
knew. Yeah, I already knew it was about to be some bullshit right there. So I'm looking at Mike
Wow.
Jr. I'm looking at Mike Jr., right? So I said, damn, son, this nigga gonna be big as hell. You know what I mean? Mike is tall, but he a little nigga, if that makes sense.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, I got you. I got you.
So I said, damn, this motherfucker gonna be big as fuck, man. He gonna hydrate up to almost 160. So
And he was, bro. That nigga was thick in that fight, man.
the nigga was
Thick in
big
that
as
fight.
hell. He was big as hell. And guess what, dog? My son put a boxing lesson on that nigga, whipped him.
Beat the
But
shit out that dude, dog.
again, he was bigger and stronger, and he caught Mike with some shots, put Mike on his ass. But Mike, and then that, and especially that one D, a lot of niggas wouldn't have got up.
No, you talking about when he fell backwards and went by the ropes?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm
no.
talking about. That's
The
what I'm
last
talking
one.
about. I seen that shot, and the way Mike got up, I was like, "Oh shit, this kid got a chin. He
My
got a
son got
fucking chin on him."
My son got a chin like a motherfucker. And this is a nigga who was 160 pounds, chipped my son across the chin, and he still got up.
And
You know what I
beat
mean?
the
So
shit out.
we not worried about none of that shit. You see, you gotta remember them little niggas like Ryan Garcia and Rowley and Devin Haney. Them niggas ain't never faced that kind of adversity in their careers right now.
Rolly
Because
can't box.
they get we'll get to that. We'll get to that fuck nigga too. He's another fucking Sesame Street mouth ass nigga. They don't got them little kid voices and shit. I don't know, it's shit weird to me. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, to sum that part up, we forced because of our budget and we independent. We gotta fight these hard, crazy ass, weird, strong dudes. You know what I mean? Niggas working at gas stations, cooking gizzards. You know what I'm saying? That's the niggas we gotta. You feel me?
On the grind.
These
niggas on the grind,
yeah. My son coming up the hard way, and we ain't mad at that. We ain't hating on Devin and them, but nigga, don't act like you can't fucking make this fight. You know what I'm saying? We know them niggas is the top. We know they the top niggas. We know they got the money.
Mike, I know y'all seen this, right? When Devin Haney, with Teofimo and Devin Haney, they was at a top rank event, right? Teofimo having an interview, Devin Haney run up and crash the interview, and then he like, well, see him over here, he's an employee. I'm a boss. I'm my own boss. And then he makes a big deal out of partnering up with Eddie Hearn. Well, Bill Haney, you are your own boss. And my man here tells you, the boss, motherfucker, come make this fight. Make it happen, boss. Boss up. Boss up.
Right. So when I'm home eating bowls of cereal and shit, nigga, and I'm listening to this nigga talking about how he a boss while he eating shrimps, wiping his beard. Well, then nigga, there's no excuse. Make this motherfucking fight. Obviously, y'all don't got an answer to nobody, right? And we don't got an answer to nobody. And we way cheaper than Gary Russell. Nigga, this is good right here. See, I don't know if Bill want to sit back and see if this is going to generate some buzz where he could take it to, I guess, the zone. Because niggas be acting like they bosses, but they do answer to somebody. You feel me? So I don't know what the fuck they trying to do. All I know is, nigga, it's either yes or no. If it's no, then we gonna move on. We like them niggas, we respect them, but we'll still bust your ass. That's it. Cause we represent the independent niggas in boxing. That's what we represent. We represent the independent niggas in boxing, the niggas who got less than 50 amateur fights, nigga. That's what we represent. Talented niggas like that just need a chance, nigga. And God bless the great Roy Jones for fucking picking up my son, the talented kid out of North Carolina. Nigga, we on your ass. Yes or no?
Yeah. And bro, you know, like I said, man, you got Rolly Romero. Y'all understand something about this. You got Rolly Romero running around on TV. And y'all know it, bro. Y'all seen the Rolly fight because we talked about it. You got this kid running around on TV looking like hot garbage in the ring. He looked like hot garbage in the ring. Man. The dude is not, Rolly got some power, but he got no technique. And y'all know this shit. Why is he running around on TV? Somebody tell me this. Why the hell is Rolly running around on TV and Michael Williams Jr. can't get a goddamn fight? Do y'all understand how fucked up this sport is? Because I don't think y'all do.
Hey son, will we not chop that nigga up too?
Oh yeah, we wanted that
Hell
too.
yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And hold on, I just seen some in the chat. I wanted to respond to that. Hey, listen, bro. Listen, I respect everybody's opinion, Solomon. I respect your opinion, but
what the fuck he mean? What the fuck he mean? Mike Jr. got beat by nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
That's what I was about to say.
No, he did. Go watch the fight, nigga. We shut that nigga out. You goofy. The fuck out of here. But thank you for your comment, nigga. You a hater. Go watch the fight.
No way, bro. I do live commentary on fights, man, on this channel. Like that, you know what I mean? I do live commentary, blow by blow commentary. I've been watching this sport for 40 fucking years, bro. Two of my uncles was boxing. George Foreman held my brother in one hand as a baby, fam. I've been around this sport forever. And these motherfuckers don't know what they looking at in the ring, bro. They don't know about weight transitioning. They don't know about pivots. They don't understand. They don't understand shit about what they said in the ring. Only thing they see is two guys flailing their arms, fam. They don't understand the sweet science when they say this shit. And if you did, you would look at that fight and know, ain't no goddamn way that dude beat him. He was getting clearly outboxed, man. Michael Williams was finding that right hand at will. Did you see that fight at will?
D, let me explain something to that cornball. You know what I mean? Because I can't get mad at a nigga who got his own opinion, and I can't get mad at that. I can't get mad at a nigga who just don't know better. So what we got to do, D, instead of getting emotional, right? We got to start teaching these niggas. So let me explain something to you, buddy. So when you watch that fight of my son, it was 8 rounds, right? All right.
Wow.
When LaShawn Alcock dropped my son in those fights, goofy, Mike was winning those rounds, nigga. So when you knock a motherfucker down in a round that you're getting beat up in, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win the entire round. So let's just say we're going to give Alcock 2 rounds. Nigga, that's 2 rounds out of the 8. How the fuck does he win the fight? Right. Goofy. You see how goofy?
If you 2 10 8 rounds, he still don't win. He still don't win.
Come on, dog. Come on, dog.
He was beating him, outboxing him every fucking round, fam. Like I watched the fight, fam.
And none of them other niggas with the money ain't taking no fight like that. None of them niggas at 135, 140 ain't fighting a nigga that's 150 pounds. They ain't rocking with a nigga at 150 pounds that can actually fight MMA nigga. That nigga smashes niggas in the NBA, in the MMA. You feel me? We took that. But look, God is great. I'm glad that happened. Because at the end of the day, when niggas look at that, they say, God damn. They say, yo, the nigga Mike Jr. got a chin? Come on, man. Be smart, bro. Be smart, man.
I'm gonna get y'all in there, bro. I'm telling you. Like I said, I'm a smaller channel, but we're gonna get y'all in there. And when y'all get in there, you know what I mean? Just pay homage. I don't want no tickets. I don't want no money. I just want y'all to pay homage and come talk to the brother. You know what I mean? So we can help.
I appreciate you. We appreciate you
out there. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure I do my part. And as soon as I run up on that goddamn bill, dog, I'm gonna call you right up. I'm gonna call you right up. I'm gonna run up on it because I'm always going back and forth with that dude. So
I got a feeling. I got a feeling I'm gonna hear from Bill by the end of the week. No, don't even worry about that because Devin responded to Mike last night or this morning. You know what I'm saying? They on a different time zone a little bit. So
yeah.
so you know while we was sleep on our dingy seats, them niggas was getting out of these silk sheets. You know what I'm saying? My son Mike Jr. made Dev run this morning, last night, whatever the fuck. That nigga went running. Cause he know, baby, he know.
Yeah, man. Just stay. Hey, Mike, man, I like the way Mike sit back, he listen and all of that, man. But it's two
He
things,
don't
bro.
talk. He
Yeah,
don't
it's
talk,
two
D.
things.
He
He
don't
don't.
talk.
He sit back, he absorb all of that shit. Cool, calm, collected kid. And then, like, even the question, and no disrespect to you too, dog. I got a 24-year-old daughter, so when I call you a kid, no disrespect. I know you're a young man. You're a full grown man, but yeah. But he cool, calm, and respectable, right? But I like the humility he showed. That shit's important in this sport, bro. That shit's important. But stay humble, fam. Cause the money gonna come. You're gonna kick some motherfuckers' ass, fam. I'm telling you now. I see it. You're gonna whoop these motherfuckers' ass, and the money gonna come. Don't turn into that guy. You and Michael Sr. and y'all don't turn into that guy because I see this shit all the time. We
Yeah.
see them coming up early, they're hungry. And when they get there, they become that guy. You know what I mean? Just don't become that guy,
And D, I appreciate that. And we won't. And you hold it to us. You know what I'm saying? But one thing we not gonna do is like them. You see, I wanna see if it's real. Y'all niggas is the new Mayweathers. Y'all the boss. Hey, Mayweather made dog, my nigga D. Conor
man.
McGregor comes from a whole nother fucking sport and gets his debut with Floyd Mayweather.
Right.
Nigga, I know Mike Jr. and Devin Haney fight can be made.
It gotta be able to be made. The Haney's their
Period.
own boss. They're not signed to
Yeah.
PBC. They don't have to talk to Uncle Al. They don't have to talk to Bob Arum. They don't even have to fucking talk to Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn, they're not signed to Eddie Hearn. They're partnered with Eddie Hearn. They can make
We
their own decisions all the way around the board, fam.
we about to see if they're their own boss. Ain't no excuse, man. I mean, the box rec shit ain't gonna work. That's gonna get old because niggas is just gonna be looking at him because you look stupid. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna
I
smash that box rec shit. That shit ain't never gonna work. I'm gonna
I, I
smash that
just
shit like goddamn
I
self.
just need to talk to Bill to see what Bill want to do. Again, man, we ain't kissing nobody's ass, sucking nobody's dick. Because at the end of the day, we do like them niggas. We respect them niggas, man. Do you not think for 1 second we didn't look up to them niggas as a father and son team? Absolutely
Right,
we did. But
right.
here's the thing, nigga. Here's the thing. You know what I'm saying? You niggas is the bosses. Let's put on a show for the fans and you throw some of that money down to little bro. See, y'all niggas want to say you love us, but niggas don't want to see us eat, and y'all giving the money to all these niggas over here in these countries, and they going back to their village, motherfucker, and feeding their family and buying fucking Porsches in Mexico. Meanwhile, nigga, we trying to get it and we gotta wait because these niggas don't want to fight us. That shit crazy.
And I share some with you right now, Mike. Um, Bill and I was in a conversation. Actually, it was Junior Lopez, me and Bill. We was all on the same panel together this night, right? We was over on my guy Punch Drunk Boxing channel. All of us on the channel. And I heard out my own ears, and the shit is on live. Y'all know, all y'all over here know I don't tell no lies. If Bill Haney, I know you listening too, motherfucker. You know I was there. If you can offer up 4 million, and I ain't even gonna say who or whatever, but if you can offer up 4 million, motherfucker, you can pay that 150,000, make it happen, man. 200,000.
Hey,
You
hey,
just
hey,
offered up 4 million, motherfucker.
ain't that shit the truth? You know what I mean? Somebody hit me up. Matter of fact, my nigga Scotty. Shout out to Scotty White. Scotty said, bro, if they want to do it at one, he said if they want to do it at 135, what y'all going to do? Because Mike 140. I said,
Right.
dog, if we, I said, I'm putting the numbers out there that we want. Some people going to think it's cheap. A lot of niggas is gonna say, man, you can get more money. Nah, see, it ain't that. We gonna make it easy for them niggas. If they want to do it at 135, cool. Then all we want is 300,000, right?
Easy money.
300%. You want to
Easy.
do it at 140, you know, Dev should be a little bigger and stronger because that nigga's going to need it. You know what I mean? That nigga's not knocking out infants. So you want to do it at 140, then we can do, 150,000. Bro, that's cheap, dog. That's cheap. Because at the end of the day, we don't got nothing to lose. Them niggas, when Mike bust Devin ass, they might fucking regret it, but I don't want them to feel that way. I really want them to take the fight. I don't want to scare these niggas off. Y'all gotta fight somebody. Fight little bro. Fight little bro.
No,
Devin, hey, look, AD, Devin took a shot at Mike right on Instagram. He posted some personal shit, right? Mike hit him up, whatever. Mike was like, yo, bro, thanks for the work or some shit like that. I look up to you and shit. He posted that shit. Nigga, what the fuck that got to? Yeah, nigga, everybody looked up to you, nigga. now we coming. Now we coming. Like in any other sport, niggas can ball against each other and shake hands after. In boxing, niggas be trying to act like this is some gang shit. Nah, nigga, we gonna bust your ass. And if your daddy don't put a fucking rematch clause in the contract, Mike Jr. said I didn't even give him a rematch because he gave me a shot. Nigga, we play fair over here. But if you get stupid, we can get stupid, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's like this. That comment, that Twitter post you put up. Let me show you how hypocritical that is, because y'all know how I always the double standards and hypocrisy. That's what I always break down on this channel. Let me explain to y'all how hypocritical that is. So, Mike tells Devin Haney early on, "Hey man, respect. I look up to you." Right? Then Devin Haney come out talking that shit. If y'all don't remember before the Gamboa fight, didn't they blast pictures all up around with Devin Haney when Gamboa was fucking 31 and he's sitting there with a smile on his face from motherfucking ear to ear, and then all of a sudden keep coming. So now when Mike Jr. do the same thing, you want to make a spectacle out of it? You hypocritical motherfucker, man.
I thought that shit whack. That shit whack. But when your idols become rivals, you feel me? Yeah, that's it. Simple as that.
Hey, see, let me check this right here. Let me check this one right here. Hey, cut that shit out. I don't want to hear shit about no ranking. Is this kid in the top 10? Let me tell you something about top 10 rankings. See, this the dumb shit y'all don't understand about this fucking sport. And I'm gonna break it down for you right now, AOPS. And I don't know why you always do this shit, because you know I don't let that shit fly on here. Was motherfucking Ocampo ranked when he fought Spence? They can put you in the ranking anytime when they want you to fight somebody. You could be ranked 136. And if that fucking sanctioned body wants you to fight a champion, they'll have you ranked number 9 the next goddamn day. So you take that goddamn comment, like The Rock used to say, turn that song sideways and shove it up your candy ass. Because that shit don't mean nothing about the business of boxing, man.
It don't. And D, I appreciate you letting this nigga know he don't know no better. So look, man. And I'm gonna add on to what D told you. So my friend, we independent. We don't have the money to pay for certain fights to be ranked. All right, so I hope you understand now how this shit works. And see that, AD, this is great because not only with Mike Jr. coming in this game, right, and people learning who he is, but we gonna show niggas how boxing really work behind the scenes. And a lot of niggas ain't gonna like how I'm talking and letting niggas know. So yeah, to answer your question, nah, my son ain't ranked, bro. But you
at the right home. I didn't mean to cut you off, man. But you at the right place, because I have put this channel on, not giving a flying fuck what people got to think about what I say. Because I'm gonna tell you the truth. And you know what they say about the truth hurts. So if it hurts, too bad. Because you ain't getting nothing but the truth from this fucking panel.
So again, I make it, you gotta talk, you gotta break things down, D, in the simplest terms for some of these niggas who don't understand boxing. So, and I'm gonna always go back to this. So how you pronounce that nigga name who was just on here?
AOPS.
AOPS.
There you go.
Hey, AOPS. Was fucking Conor McGregor ranked anything when he took on the greatest motherfucking fighter next to Roy Jones in the world?
Right.
Huh? Conor McGregor, nigga. Was he ranked in that?
Mike Senior, you froze up for a second, fam. Yeah, I don't know. Mike, can you hear me, Mike Jr.?
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I think your dad froze up. Oh, you on mute, Mike Senior. You put your shit on mute by accident. That's why I couldn't hear you.
Yo,
There you
you
go.
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, my bad. Somebody called. But to make it real quick for hey, come on, man. You got to be smart, man. So y'all be forgetting because y'all be so captivated about different things, man. And so basically what I'm saying to you, in boxing, they can do anything they want, dog. For real. Because let's use Devin for a second, right? Let's say Devin goes to fight a nigga, right? Who is in the top 10, right? That opponent falls out last minute, right? So to keep Devin active and keep him on the show, that same fight card, you fuck around and see Devin fighting some nigga from Brazil with a winning record, but he ain't fucking ranked, and you niggas won't bat an eye at that shit. But when my son come out of, the hole, he's talented, and we want that smoke, we got to get questioned with these fucking boxing politics that y'all really don't understand. You see, we in boxing. So I'm going to tell you again, my brother, we just don't have the money to fight, to fight these guys and to play with the WBC and pay for their belt sanctions and throw them money. And we don't got all that shit, nigga. We don't got it.
And that's real talk, man. He's not sitting up here playing no games and playing with the politics. He's telling y'all straight up. This stuff costs money. Why y'all think Bob Aaron be delaying these fights? He be delaying. Because if the money ain't right, Bob not fucking around with you, fam. That's why they do this. Floyd.
Now,
D.
D, let me, because we always got to remind these niggas, because we dealing with fans with short attention spans, right? Now, we going back to the Haneys. The Haneys are supposed to be the kings and bosses, right? Money ain't a problem. So that's why we're saying they should be able to make this fight. Devin know who Mike Jr. is. It's easy work. Remember Devin? It's easy work. You know what I'm saying? Post Mike Jr. versus Devin Haney and give it a fight date and watch how the fucking public generate to that shit. That shit's still gonna be big.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. That's a fact. They can make it's no excuses. It's no excuses. They can make this fight happen, right? Because there are a lot of guys. There are a lot of guys in boxing. I ain't even going to say no certain name. Y'all know the guy. Y'all know the guys. But there's a lot of guys in boxing who's making the claim that they're their own boss. Okay, and we know who these guys are. But every time you turn around, they say, well, you got to holler it out. You got to holler it out. They're not their own boss. When you got guys moving through boxing, partnering, making a partnership with a promoter instead of signing to him, that gives you more validity of being your own boss, right? Bill Haney and Devin Haney has more control over their career than most of these cats that y'all see running around. They can make it happen. They can make it happen. They don't have to. They don't have these backdoor contracts that we don't know about, where they have to, consort with a certain dude. Hence Al Heyman. I don't care what y'all think. Some of these guys that claim they're their own boss, they ain't making a move unless Al Heyman puts that word in. But it ain't like that with Haney and them. They don't have nobody behind them making the Haneys make the word, fam. Even Eddie Hearn admitted this. The guy that's in bed with them. He even said it. At the end of the day, they make the decisions. Okay? So they can make this fight happen. If you can shell out $4 million, I don't give a fuck who it was for. If you can shell out $4 million, you can shell out 300,000. That's pennies. $4 million. That's pennies to $4 million.
Yeah, and you see, man, of course, cats on our team D was like, damn, man, y'all know y'all can get more than that. I said, nah, man, you can't call a nigga out and then ask for a ridiculous amount of money. Can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make this shit easy. I'm gonna make this shit easy for Bill. You know what I'm saying? Either he gonna say, yeah, we're gonna make this shit happen, or he gonna say no. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And then when he say no, then we got my niggas like UD that's gonna fry his ass.
I flame him. All kind of flame. All kind of flame. For weeks at a time, because it's just this simple, guys. Nobody wants to fight me. Now you got a very feasible fight. And for all of you motherfuckers that don't understand feasible, it means affordable. Very easily affordable to you, Mr. Haney. So if you don't take this very easily affordable fight when you don't got nothing in the door,
you won't be the only one. You won't be the only one.
I damn sure won't, because I'm in a circle of channels. I'm in a circle of really big channels, and I'm gonna put the word out, and they will be right along with me, flaming the hell out. Oh, we're gonna put the pressure on. As a matter of fact, that's today. We're gonna put the pressure on.
That's what happens when you put your thumb in your butt. You fucking yourself, and that's exactly what they did. See,
I like that.
when you run your mouth like they did, and you portraying to be a boss and a king, and you trying to be that Mayweather nigga. But then there you go, brother. There you go.
I got it, bro.
And we letting them know we broke over here, baby. We broke. We just got a lot of talent and bringing that smoke for you. And you know, Bill might say, well, why should we fight y'all, nigga? Because my son is the best challenge for your son. That's why. Because my son gonna bring the best out of your son. Because right now your son looking crazy out there, dog. I don't know what the fuck. You know, I don't know if he used to be I don't know if he stopped taking his snacks or whatever the fuck that shit they got. What's that shit? What's that shit they got to deal with? Snacks?
Yeah, he was snack. He is with the snack program with the fucking dude that got hit by the feds, man. Damn, I can't believe it ain't slipping my tongue.
They need to be eating some more of them snack shits, because that snack shit ain't helping with that power.
Yes, sir. He is with the damn snack. I forgot all about that. He damn sure is with snack.
That shit ain't working. Y'all niggas better get a refund. Like Devin and them be doing a whole bunch of extra shit. Like me, like I see one video, the nigga had like an oxygen machine connected into the wall, getting air from the fucking, the Himalayas and shit. Nigga, get the fuck out of here, dog.
Get the Conte. Get the Conte. That's that motherfucker. I couldn't get his name off. Get the Conte and that snack program. That's right. I see Devin doing the commercial for snack. I said, yeah, you got snack. Listen, Devin Haney can eat all the snack bars he wants. That dude can't punch, man. That dude can't punch his way out of a wet paper bag. And the chin that I see on this kid here, man, please. Devin, you better box your ass off that night. Because you ain't buzzing this kid, dog. You could knock out Gamboa. You're not buzzing Michael Williams Jr., fam. I'm telling you that right now.
I know. You see Junior sit at their common cell because Mike know, man. My son again, Mike ain't gonna do too much talking, dog. You know, he's here for any questions. But at the end of the day, if the fight does happen, when Devin feel Mike shit on that nose of his, you know, because we named him Pepper Pig. That was a good one, Mike Jr. That's Devin shit. That's Devin shit, Pepper Pig. So when he feel Mike's power and how much Mike has grown in 3 years since he last fucked with Mike, you will see. Y'all will see, man. I just hope Bill go ahead and take the fight. Nothing personal, man. Ain't nothing personal, man.
I got another comment here. But Grievous is a good dude, so I ain't even gonna go in on Grievous. Aobs is always fucking with me. That's why I went on Aobs. But Grievous, it's out, fam. I'm gonna do this one calmly because I got much respect for you, Grievous. But Grievous says, has Mike fought anyone half decent? This is how I'm going to respond to you with that, Grievous. First, has Devin Haney? The answer would be no. The second thing is this, Grievous. Shawn or whatever, the guy we was just talking about, he would beat the living shit out of Gamboa. And to date, that is Devin Haney's best fight to date. And that dude that Michael Williams already beat up, he would beat the living hell out of Gamboa, I promise you. So that's how I'll answer that question. Because we can sit up here and say, has Mike fought anyone half decent yet? But I'm gonna throw it back on you. Has Haney? Because if you're telling me that Abdulayev, Santiago, and Gamboa is half decent, you done bumped your damn head. Gamboa's old and chinny and on his way out the door. They say he's 39, but he's from Cuba. That motherfucker could be 48. For all we know, they arrive with no birth certificates. Come on, man. Come on with that.
So, like my man with Graves.
Grievous. He a good dude, though.
Yeah. I ain't gonna come at him crazy. I respect you, bro, and your peoples. You know what I'm saying? Bro, again, this goes back to a money thing, dog. Like, so if I had the money, doggy, and we fought the same niggas that fucking Devin Haney fought, the same exact ones, right? If we piggybacked off of them, if we had the money, would you ask me that question? I just told you earlier, my brother. It's a finance money thing when you're independent. So we got to scrape up the bottom of the barrel, motherfuckers, to keep us active and keep us moving. Now, my son's skills is top notch to fight niggas like Haney and above. That's it.
Yeah, bro. It's a seat, and then we got another one. And Jack.
Yeah, they supposed to come out.
Jackal, look, I don't know you, dog. So I appreciate you sliding through the channel. Much respect to you. But since you knew, just understand this. Everybody.
What robbery shit he's talking about?
Yeah. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to take care of this one. See here, man. You new to this channel, so you don't understand yet. I understand 100% what goes on in that ring. And I don't know how long you've been watching this sport, but I'll give you something here. Manny Pacquiao, Timothy Bradley, robbery. Pernell Whitaker Chavez, robbery. Okay? But with that, there were reasons. Okay? Money was involved. These guys had high stock, so there was a reason for a robbery. When you got a young prospect like Michael Williams Jr., that these motherfuckers don't even want to give a shot to, there is no motivation for a goddamn robbery. Do y'all understand why robberies happen in this sport? There's motivation behind it. It's some type of motivation. It was no fucking motivation to hand Michael Williams Jr. a goddamn gift. Do you understand this shit?
Exactly, D. I think what it is, man. You know, they casual fans. So you know when they watching boxing, they watching two motherfuckers fight. So even though Mike Jr. is beating this guy every fucking round, a whole round, and Mike Jr. gets knocked down in one round early, but he's winning the whole round, gets up, starts beating the guy back up again, gets knocked down in the 8th round, gets up, starts beating the guy back up. In their eyes, because Mike Jr. went down twice, he lost. Right. They don't know any better, bro. I mean, it's crazy because after the fight, when we went live with Roy Jones, Roy had to actually explain it to these motherfuckers. Roy was like, "Yo, y'all tripping." Mike was beating this guy the whole round, and then he gets knocked down the last 30 seconds. He doesn't fucking lose the entire round. But they don't.
I can make it even easier for them because I believe most of you motherfuckers know how to count money, right? Y'all can count at least $8, right? I know y'all can count at least $8. So I'm gonna put it to you fuckers mathematically, okay? Because boxing wise, I'm gonna break it down to a mathematically, Mike. Boxing wise, it was an 8-round fight, okay? So you add it up. Get your calculator if you don't know math, because I'm gonna give you the math on it right now. If the kid is winning concerning boxing every fucking round, which that was the truth, but when you get knocked down, okay, the round is swayed your way because you got the knockdown, right? But we're talking an 8-round fight here. So even if you give him a full 10-8 round because he knocked him down twice, right? At maximum, you fucking idiots, that would say 4 points, but you got 6 more rounds left, right? 6 rounds. And if you give Michael Williams all 6 rounds, that's 6 points. So mathematically, you idiots, it was no fucking robbery. And that's just the math on. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Huh? God damn, dog.
Yeah, it's all good. You know what I mean? That guy might be a Devin Haney fan or something, man. I don't know. We get that. Mike Jr. get it. We get it all the time. But at the end of the day, when cats go look up Mike Jr. and they see him, they're gonna say, damn, that motherfucker good. Period. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. I love
I
it, bro.
obviously we somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Devin got emotional. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
You gotta
I'm just
mean
waiting.
something. Look, this
Huh?
is the thing, right? If you didn't mean shit, like people think, right? Why Devin wasting time putting up fucking Twitter posts about you? It means something. Or
Yeah.
he wouldn't waste no time. If
Yeah.
it's somebody who don't mean nothing, he wouldn't waste no time with it. Well, why he putting up Twitter posts about it? Y'all think about that. Because he means something. Oh, he mean a whole lot. He means danger.
Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something with these niggas, man. They know my son good. They see the talent. But see, at the end of the day, Dev fucked up. Dev went in and spent a little bit of time with my son's trainer. My son trainer know how to beat this nigga. There you go.
Yeah. I believe you, bro, and I'm telling you right now, because again, this ain't no Devin Haney hate over here, guys. And I've
Not
said
at
it
all.
before. This ain't
Not
no
at all.
Devin
Not
Haney
at
hate.
all.
I think the kid
Nah.
can box, you know what I mean? But at the same time, bro, you gotta go through the fire, fam. And if any of you Devin Haney fans gonna sit up and tell me that he went through the fire, you're goddamn lie, bro. At least with Nesaoshi Nakatani, Teofimo went through the fire. That kid took him 12 rounds. He was putting it on him, right? But at least he went through the fire. Those type of fights help you get to the next level. Devin Haney ain't been in that kind of fight. He ain't been in that kind of fight. And Michael Williams Jr. will be that kind of fight. And I don't
Oh
know if
yeah.
it'll be no Teofimo
Okay.
Nakatani situation. I don't know if it'll be like that. This is a situation where Devin Haney could be on the goddamn canvas sleeping. I'm trying to tell y'all right now. So that goddamn 1-2 this kid got that overhead. I mean that straight right, boy. I'm telling you, boy, that ain't wrong.
Dev gonna get fucked up, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even be wanting to talk like that because I want them to take the fight. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because I'm a dad. I'm a dad manager. Like again, like I said on Scotty's show, like nobody wants to take a fight against a nigga who's mad confident. You know what I'm saying? But when you bosses like that, I mean, y'all got all the money. You know what I'm saying? You niggas is world champions already. You got all the money. You can make this fight. I mean, let's do this for the fans. Like the fans is sick of not seeing good fights. This is a good fight. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Look, Raider, I'll tell you this right now. He knocks him out. And y'all already fucking know. Listen, a month before that fucking, I put you know what? I just put this up the other day because I was telling guys. But Raider ain't no fucking way. I'm telling you right now, and I like Felix Verdejo. I know I said this prior to the Nakatani fight. I said that I'm a fan and I'm rooting for Felix Verdejo, but at the same time, he ain't gonna win this fight. Just because I'm a fan, I can't say he's gonna win this fight. And I'm telling you now, Raider, Felix Verdejo ain't beating this kid, fam. He not. His chin ain't where it need to be.
Hey,
And
who Felix with? Who Felix is with?
I don't know who Felix is with to tell you the truth, fam, but I don't care who Felix with. Felix ain't beating Michael Williams Jr., fam. I'm
Right.
telling you
So Raider. So we don't have no problem. We don't have no problem fighting that guy either. You know what I mean? So if Bill was to decline this, you know what I mean? We're open. We're open to a whole bunch of other motherfuckers. But them niggas is the money men. You know what I'm saying? So we making our stop with the money men. Because at the end of the day, I know my son's gonna beat Devin. I know he is.
right. Yeah, and with that one right there, I'm gonna tell you something. At this point, the way I assess boxing, and it's no disrespect to Devin or Michael Williams, I just gotta call it, from what I see, I have to call it a 50-50 fight, right? Okay.
I
So
like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. I
uh
like the yeah, that's
you
good.
see this,
50-50.
yeah, that's just the way I say it, right? But look, you see this right here. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that video right here is a month ago. This video from a month ago, right? It
Okay.
said Felix Verdejo versus Nakatani will be an upset. I said that shit a month ago, fam, because I
Mm.
analyzed the goddamn fight and I knew. I said, nah, bro, Nakatani gonna beat this guy. Now this, I had all of this information with me too, Mike. This was a Nakatani that had retired because he'd been beating the hell out of by Teofimo Lopez. He put him in the hospital for weeks, and the dude had brain swelling and shit. And he was off for 17 months and had retired. And I still say he's going to upset Felix Verdejo because I see what goes on in the ring. Here's the thing, Raider, with Felix Verdejo. He ain't no good with tall fighters, fam. He already lost to Antonio Losado Torres, who was 6 foot. Then he turns around and loses to Nakatani, who is 6 foot. Well, Michael Porter Jr. is 6'1" with a 74-inch reach, man. And he hits both of those guys.
And Mike Jr. can punch, and we do not stand there.
Right.
Hey, Junior, let him know, son. We don't stand there to get hit on.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Do that.
And
We ain't giving up nothing, man.
This kid got a chin. He's not gonna catch him once and put him down. He's gonna catch him and get caught like he usually do and get put down. This kid, I'm 100% confident Michael Williams Jr. puts Felix Verdejo out, man. He puts him out.
Listen, when that AD, I'm gonna say this, we about to bounce, man. We gotta make some moves real quick. And then it's crazy because we got a whole bunch of interviews. Motherfuckers is hitting us up like crazy. But
good.
I'm gonna say this, man. When that power shit don't work, then what do they got?
Right. And Devin don't got no power. So what the hell? He ain't even got the power with him. So what the hell he got?
He need to get some refunds because them snack things ain't working.
Hey man, he better call up Canelo and holler about that Clemburo. Look, how you get away with that? Give me some secrets, because goddamn it, he gonna need some kind of edge fucking with Michael Williams Jr. Dog, I swear, bro. This kid serious, man. This kid serious.
Coming, man. Hey, I'm gonna let you end it with Mike, man. I'm out, D. I appreciate you, brother.
I appreciate you, dog. Mike, man, give the people some words. You know what I mean? Give the people some words. I'm gonna put you on full screen. Let them know. You know, and however you want to let them know you serious, man. You here, you ready.
Man, look, 2021, let's get it popping, man. We dead serious about this Devin Haney stuff, man. We looking for the fight, man. It's an easy win for me, and they the big dog, so I know they can make the fight, man. We even ask for a lot of money, so it's a simple thing to do, man. Let's make it happen, baby. Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen, fam. Hey, Mike, man, I appreciate you and Pops pulling up on it, fam. I appreciate
you, man.
Yeah, and you got my number, dog. You know what I mean?
I got you, yo.
You always welcome, fam. You can pull up anytime you want, dog. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, D.
All right, bro.
All right.
So, all right, guys. So there you go. There you go. I changed the title on this, because I didn't want to put the title that this a call out and all of that, but I changed it back so that people can come watch the playback. That to make it a Devin Haney call out, because that's exactly what it was. You know what I mean? And all of these misnomers about nobody want to fight me and all of this bullshit. You know what I mean? What's up, Tay? What's up, Tay? Tay said he's a good fighter. Damn right, he a good fighter. He a good fighter, fam. This kid can thump, man. Just because y'all don't know certain fighters, don't mean they're not good. Nobody knew Nakatani before he fought Teofimo Lopez. They would say, "Oh, Teofimo Lopez got beat up by some Japanese guy," because they didn't know anything about it. But then Nakatani comes back off of a 17 months layoff, injury, retirement, and then put it on Felix Verdejo and knock him out. Now do y'all think Nakatani just some Japanese guy? So just because y'all don't know these people, it doesn't mean that they're low-level fighters. Y'all just don't know shit about Michael Williams. And I'm going to be honest, like I just said on this live earlier, I didn't know them either. They weren't on the radar. But all you got to do is know what you're seeing in the ring and just go watch some films. Just watch some film on these guys. You'll see everything you need to see. You can see if these guys can box or not. William said, I want to see your son with, man, Rolly can't box, fam. I'm sorry, Rolly can't box. And any of you guys thinking Rolly's a good boxer, Rolly got power, but that's it. That's where it stops. That dude, he don't have technique. Look, even Tank Davis and Richardson Hitchensons and Shakur Stevenson, It was just clowning Rolly. Let me see, it's boxing time. Tank Davis, Richardson Hitchens, and Shakur Stevenson was just clowning Rolly on their IG the other night. All three of them was like Rolly trash. They called him trash. Now I ain't gonna call him trash. I'm gonna just say he's a low level fighter. He can't box. I'll leave it to the fighters to call each other bums and trash. I'm not gonna do that. But I'm telling you, they were calling him trash. These are other fighters. They didn't say he okay and he can't mess with us. No, they said Rolly was trash, and then they all start giggling and laughing at Rolly Romero. So, man, don't nobody want to hear nothing about Rolly Romero. That dude can't box. It's boxing time. And I'm telling you right now, I've watched footage. I watched about 6 fights on this kid, Michael Williams Jr., so I can catch up and see what he about. Rolly Romero don't want that smoke. That dude to knock Rolly Romero ass out, fam. Or even if he don't knock him out, he'll beat the shit out of Rolly the whole fight. It'll be a one-sided fucking fight, I guarantee you, fam. This kid, man, this kid is going to be something. You know, I want to see him get up. That's why I just told his father, like, I got to call it a 50-50 fight because at the same time, both of those guys are still untested, right? I'll say it's a 50-50 fight. But that kid, Michael Williams Jr., I believe it would be, he could put on the upset and just, you know, surprise a whole lot of people. And I believe that Devin Haney and Bill Haney knows that too. They know it too. This is why this fight it seems like this fight can't happen. You know what I mean? Rising welterweight continue. I can't even say that name. Will battle for the Columbia. Hania Gonzalez in the 10-round main events. Fox Sport 1 PBC Fight Night on Fox Deportes Wednesday, December 16th. Yeah, we're gonna check that out, man. Make sure to send me a DM about that, Lance, in Twitter in the Twitter feed and shit. Francois too. What's up? What's up? I've been good, man. You just missed the interview. You gotta go back and watch the playback. France. I had Michael Williams Jr. and his father on here. Devin Haney call out, fam. You know what I mean? Calling Devin Haney out, talking about some goddamn ain't nobody want to fight him. Well, you got a fight on your hand now, Devin Haney, and it don't even cost you much. It's an easy fight to make. You gonna make it happen? You gonna make it happen. Tay said Rolly don't have power. He just 180 pounds. He just bigger than everybody else, Tay. Yeah, but he ain't the greatest boxer, I tell you that, bro. You know what time, but I can still find out what time. Let me see if I can. Stanianis fights anyway. Oh, okay. Yeah. Boxing finesse, King of London in the. Oh, let me open this panel up, fam. Let's because I'm still going to cook on this. The rest of these fucking guys and all this nonsense. They got a link in the chat if anybody want to come up. All of this nonsense about these three up here, Devin Haney, because I ain't finished. I ain't finished with that shit, and I'm gonna just leave Devin Haney alone right now because we done heard everything we need to know about Devin Haney. I'm a focus now on Demetrius, Andrade, and Terence Crawford with this. Nobody want to fight me with Demetrius Andrade. This shit is easy. He's just full of shit about this. Nobody want to. Jamal Charlo and Canelo might not want to fight Demetrius Andrade, but all that nobody else want to fight him, man, get out of here. I'll give you one name right now, and I bet you they have no problem fighting Demetrius Andrade. It is a respectable fight, and the dude even to come down to 160 and fight him because he said it. Chris Eubanks Jr. So Demetrius Andrade could go up to 168 and fight Chris Eubanks. He could call Chris Eubanks down to 160 to fight him for his belt. I bet you Demetrius that's a valid fight. But people keep saying, don't nobody want to fight Demetrius Andrade. Man, get the hell out of here, bro. Alistair, shut the fuck up with your goofiness, dog. Go back to MMA with that dumb shit. Nobody up here said Devin needs Michael Williams Jr. No one said that. So just get out of here with that dumb shit because you don't understand. You are completely clueless to the sport of boxing, fam. You don't know how to assess fights. You definitely don't know how this business works, and you must have missed everything we was talking about. If that's your comment, because it don't have nothing to do with Devin needs Michael Williams Jr. Did you not see? Go back and listen to the playback, Alistair. You idiot. His dad just basically was sitting up here saying that they need them. So what are you talking about? His dad just said it. Was you fucking listening, fam? His dad just said it. He was a straight man about it. He said, we broke. We need them to make the fight. So why would you come in here and say that Devin Haney doesn't need him? Man, get out of here with that, bro. That's those stupid fan casual statements that this is why we don't get anywhere in boxing. Because y'all don't understand what the fuck is going on. And the man just explained everything. Ronald is fighting an unproven prospect. Good measuring stick. Yeah, well, hey man, Devin Haney is fighting nobody's. Nobody's this dangerous. Demetrius Andrade is fighting absolute nobodies. Nobody's this dangerous. Terence Crawford is fighting better level competition, but he ain't fought none of the top 5 guys. And yes, they ducked him, but is one of them really significant that ain't ducking them now? And all Terence Crawford sitting there talking about is 2 fights he ain't gonna get. But you Crawford fans, they said nothing about that. Y'all said nothing about that. Crawford talking about a Pacquiao fight, not happening, most likely. He talking about a Spence fight. They ain't talked to Al Haven, so that's not happening, most likely. But what about this Porter fight that can happen, who's your mandatory? See, y'all not talking about that. Y'all not talking about that. He gonna change his channel name to the Real Michael Williams Podcast. Nah. If that was the case, Brown gone one, it would have been called Speak Teofimo Lopez Sports Talk. So I ain't gonna do that, dog. Eubank and Andrade would be dope. Yeah, that'd be a good fight. That'd be a good fight. Andre's full of shit. Talk about nobody won't fight him. Excellent interview. Much respect to Mr. Senior and Young Lion. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Thanks for that, bro. I think that was great, man. That was great. I'm glad they pulled up and talked to us, man. That's what it's all about. And, I'm gonna try to get some more guys on here, man, so we can get, GGG. Yeah, Eddie Hearn. We need to put that message to Hearn. He need to make that happen, fam. I want to see Teofimo fight Haney, but the reality is that he doesn't deserve that fight. Teofimo can't be the only one doing the heavy lifting in the division. Facts, Miami. Facts. Like Teofimo doing all the heavy lifting. He fighting the Nakatani, the fucking even Magdaleno probably was comparable. Magdaleno was probably comparable to everybody on on Devin Haney's resume. But then he goes and fights Nakatani, a tough fight, a guy that's an interim champion now, so he's validated himself and shown that he was already valid before the fight. It's just people didn't know him. He was ranked higher than Teofimo before the fight, but people didn't know him. But now Nakatani fought Teofimo, took him 12. He came back and he won an interim title. So he should at least be considered a valid opponent, which means Teofimo is doing the heavy lifting. He goes from Nakatani to Richard Comey to Lomachenko. And Devin Haney's fought no one. No one. What's up, Jose?
What's happening? Fucking hey, did you say that kid he's 135 or 140?
No, he's at 140. He's at 140 now, but he's willing to fight 135. They can make the weight. He's 21, bro. He's 21. Him and his dad, they can make the weight.
And 6'1"?
6'1", 74-inch reach. Haney running away from that smoke. Devin Haney running away from that smoke.
So pretty much he's the Funduro of the lightweight division.
Nah, Bear. Hell no. Fundora's 6'6", dude.
I know, but he's at 154. So if you scale it down, it's kind of the same thing. How many 6-footers are there in 135?
Shit, it ain't a lot of 6-footers at 147. It ain't a lot of 6-footers at 147, though. It's only 2 6-footers that I know at 135 is Nakatani and Antonio Losado Torres.
You know what made me think of that? Because I don't know if y'all seen the picture of Canelo versus Callum Smith. That shit looks funny as hell.
Yeah,
I don't know if you seen him.
Callum's 6'3" though. That dude's tall as fuck, bro. He said,
"Man, Canelo ain't no 5'8", bro. Canelo ain't no fucking 5'8". He's like a 5'7". I'm sure 5'6", 5'7".
Oh, yeah. I don't know. They got him listed as 5'8.5".
Hey,
That's
bro,
smart.
I'm listed at five. I'm listed as 5'8" in my license. To tell the truth, I ain't no 5'8".
Yeah, well, I'm listed as 5'6", and I'm 5'6". God
Yeah, yeah.
damn it.
I'm fine.
What's up,
Nah, but
Brian?
yeah,
What's
that
up?
kid is gonna be a pro. He's gonna be a problem, man. Fucking no wonder nobody wants to fight him. Fuck, just looking at him.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
it looks like a good prospect. What, 21 years old, 140 pounds, 6 foot one, long reach. Yeah, he can make 135. 21 years old, dangerous
yeah,
prospect.
yeah. His dad said
Yeah,
they could make that weight, no problem. You see,
yeah,
he can make that weight.
yeah. Well, I think he's 21. He should be able to make the weight.
Bro,
You
if
know.
Fedor can make 154 at 6'6", then this kid can make 135 at
Yeah,
6.
yeah,
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. He's 21. He should be able to make the weight. So there should be no doubt about that.
but they're
You know.
not complaining about the weight. That's the thing. Michael Williams Jr. and his dad, they're not complaining about the weight making problem. Devin Haney ain't making the fight. But my thing is this: you can want all you want. All your Haney fans can cry. And G 24 DZ, bro, don't come in here with this dumb shit about it ain't Devin Haney's fault. Cause I don't even want to go back down that line, dog. If you're saying it's not Devin Haney's fault, then you don't even understand what the fuck has been going on. And I'm gonna just leave that at that. You don't understand. Because a lot of shit that's going on with Haney is absolutely 100% his fault. And I have explained that shit so many times before. But you casual fans and fanboys don't understand that. Cut it out, fam.
Yeah. I, I'd like to see Young Williams versus Haney. So
Me
give me
too.
that fight.
Me too.
Williams
Bro.
versus Haney.
I didn't. The kid wasn't on my radar, and and I seen the call out. I seen them calling them out. So I sat there. I listened the whole live. I just sat there the whole live and shit. And I was listening to what they had to say, and I said, "Man, I got to go check this kid out." So when I went and checked him out, I looked at multiple fights. I was like, "Holy shit! How is this kid not on my radar? This kid's a good boxer. Like he's got the skills. I mean, and just like I told his father while he was up here, yeah, he got work to do. Y'all know me. I'm gonna say it in front of him. I'm not gonna talk shit. But yeah, he got work to do. But the kid's good. The kid is good.
Yeah. Well, make that fight happen then.
Damn right, man. Because Devin Haney don't got nothing
Yeah.
in front of him, fam. He's not getting Teofimo. Teofimo getting ready to go cash in with Cambosos Jr. So you ain't getting that fight. Right? You don't want to fight fucking Javier Fortuna, who just called you out. So go make this fight happen with Porter, with Michael Williams Jr. Go make it happen, fam.
Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, the young man, Devin Haney, has options, right? Either he goes fight Fortuna or he fights this young man, calls him out, because Bo Haney has said it in the past. He will not look at fighters who will call his son out.
Yeah.
So it's two
Good point,
calls.
Brian.
It's either
Good point.
Fortuna, or this young Williams.
That's a great point, Brian, because he said that to us. He said that, matter of fact, when I was talking to him on Ring IQ, he said that exactly. He said, just tell him to call us out and we'll take the fight. So that's why I can't wait to run up on Bill. Because I'm going to say, hey, Bill, you told me just tell the guys to call you out and then you'll make the fight. You don't care who it is. Well, this kid is calling you out. Make the motherfucking fight.
Yeah. So So at the moment, those are his two options: either Fortuna or this young man. So at that point, it's just which one would make more financial sense.
Look, see, look at this dumb shit. Look at this. Hey, Oz, why you didn't put this comment up when the man was in the building? Now all of a sudden you putting this comment up. You talk about, listen, you goddamn right. I have said, you keep saying they. This is what y'all motherfuckers, AOBs, especially you, dog. You a troll half the time, fam. You be trolling half the time, AOBs. You sit up, this is AOB's statement. Yesterday, they calling for Haney to fight established names. Now they want a prospect. Flip-flopping everywhere. Well, AOBs, you deserve this every time because of your comments. AOBs, you idiot. Okay? It is Bob Arum. you idiot, that is calling for an established name? Do you not get this, AOB? Once again, AOBs, you idiot. It's Bob Arum that is calling for an established name. What me and a lot of other people are calling for is a valid fight. Brian Harkin, how many times have you heard me say I need to see Devin Haney in a valid fight?
Don't know how many times, D.
Thank you. Did I say a big name or marquee value or any of that? Or did I say a valid fight?
You have said on multiple occasions valid fight.
Valid fight. Thank you. So, AOBs, go smack yourself, you idiot. I don't care where the flip-flopping is everywhere else, but it ain't over here. So cut it out. Because I said a valid fight. And from my film analysis, this guy here would be a valid fight.
Yeah.
It would be a valid fight, AOBs. So why is it, AOBs, that you don't want Devin Haney in a valid fight? You want Devin Haney, AOBs, what it sounds like to me, is you want Devin Haney to do nothing, fight nobody, and walk into a 4-belt undisputed match. That's what it sounds like you want, AOBs. You want Devin Haney to get elevated to interim, because this is how it happened. Devin Haney was elevated to interim. Not a fight for it. He was elevated to interim. Then Lomachenko and not Lomachenko, Bob Arum and Suleiman did their fuckery. And then Devin Haney was elevated to regular WBC champion. The motherfucker was elevated twice. Don't you get this? He was elevated, so he ain't fought no one. No one valid. He has not defended well, and he was handed everything he has right now. Regardless of what you people think. I hear people talking about he put himself in the position. How did he put himself into position by turning down his shot to Lomachenko and getting elevated up twice? Somebody explain that to me. He turned down his chance with Lomachenko, and then they elevated him twice. But y'all saying he put himself into position. Y'all motherfuckers have gone crazy with this shit, man. This shit don't make no sense. But the hell with all of this Devin Haney talk. Let's talk about this damn doo-doo Andrade. Let's talk about him. Let's talk about the fact that, what's up, Kevin the Carrot? Ronald Finkley, 1-2 kid in the building. Let's talk about the fact that nobody wants to fight me, because this is what all of these guys say. So I got this. I got this for all of you, all three of you guys. We already heard Devin Haney, Michael Williams Jr. Somebody wants to fight you. Eubanks, for doo-doo Andrade, somebody wants to fight you. And a top 5 welterweight, established, validated by everyone, and a WBO mandatory, Shawn Porter, Terence Crawford, somebody wants to fight you. So all of you idiots that want to say to either three of these guys, nobody want to fight me, go smack yourself. Because those are valid opponents for each and every one of these guys. Those are opponents that are calling for the fight for these guys. So your whole narrative about nobody wants to fight me is dead now. It's dead. Because there's somebody that wants to fight Haney right now. There's somebody that wants to fight Crawford right now. And there is somebody that wants to fight Demetrius doo-doo Andrade right now.
Yeah, can I ask because I missed the beginning of this, who called Andre out?
Did who?
Who called Demetrius Andre out?
He didn't call him out, but he said he would fight him anytime. And Eubanks Jr. He said he'll come down and see him fight him.
Okay, Eubanks Jr. No, I just didn't know. Who said,
Which would be, if he fought Eubanks Jr., that would be his most valid competition ever in his whole career.
Oh yeah.
That would be his most valid fight in his whole career. So Andre, make it happen with Eubanks. Terence Crawford, make it happen with Porter, because you ain't getting fucking Pacquiao or Spence. And Devin Haney, who has Gamboa as your best opponent, go fight Michael Williams Jr. And all of you idiots stop talking about nobody wants to fight you. Because those are 3 fights right there. And all of you Demetrius Andrade, Devin Haney, and Terence Crawford fans understand there are fights right there. So y'all can this whole thing about nobody wants to fight me. Because they do. They absolutely do. Timmy Nealon, what's good? Said DT 321. We're back in the room. Yeah. That's what's up, man. What's this? Flat. I'm gonna call you Silver. Say you talk too much, bro. Well, Silver, check this out. This is a live show, and on lives we're supposed to talk. That's what you do. It's not like I would sit here on live and just be quiet, because what the fuck do you think people in here listening to? Me to be quiet or listening to me to talk? But here's what you could do, Silver. If you don't like listening to me talk, you can get the fuck out of this live and go about your business and do something else. Because on this live, I'm gonna talk. And if you don't like it, I don't give two shits. You can get the fuck out of here, Silver. How about that one? Fuck out of here. I talk too much. Get the fuck on. This is my goddamn, this is my channel, my panel, and that's what I'm here for, to talk. So go smack yourself. The fuck is wrong with these people coming in here telling I talk too much? What's up, Ducky? Who is this? Pigeon Phil? Man, what I tell you about coming in here with all these crazy ass goddamn names and icons and shit? That's Phil, man. That's Pigeon. Ducky. Oh yeah. That's what these three doing, Phil. They ducking. Apology said Crawford don't want to take the risk, D. He knows Porter can spoil his yeah, it could be apology. It could be. I'm not saying that is the case, but it could be. Risk over reward type bullshit. Now all of a sudden that's what they want to do. You could be right, apology. For whatever reason, Crawford, you ain't getting no damn Spence. We all know that. Shit, that's the fight we all want. I wish the fuck you was getting Spence. You know what I mean? And then Pacquiao, he talking about Spence and Mikey. Pacquiao camp ain't even mentioning you, Crawford. They talking Spence and Mikey. So you ain't getting that fight. So now what you do, Crawford? You take the Porter fight. If you this, that, the third, and the take all smoke, you take the Porter fight. I don't want that shit about Porter turning it down 2 years ago. This is 2020, not 18. Get your ass in the ring with Porter and stop that nonsense. Chad Ross, what's good with you? Ask your co-host roast his opinion. I don't have a co-host. I have people on the panel that you can come join the panel. Here's the link. That's the link that I just put in. You can click that link, Silver. Click it, and you can come up here on the panel and talk to me instead of playing chat warrior with all those bullshit comments. Come talk about it. You're welcome. Silent Live, very entertaining. Yeah, I know, right? Like, I have two people in here if I'm just sitting up here being quiet, man. Get the fuck out of here with that. Man, shit. You still haven't reached. Oh, shit. Willie Boy. Let me do that right now. Willie Boy, you should have. I don't even know why Willie Boy ain't got no damn right. Willie Boy been here forever. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Phil, if you try to talk, you know you're on mute, don't you?
Yo,
what's up?
Yeah,
Phil?
man. I'm just. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, I thought that was great, man. Michael's the whole setup with his father and him. I really like it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, man. That I really enjoyed that. You know, the setup with Michael and his father. It was excellent. And looking to get the big fights is what it's all about, really. So that was excellent, bro. Really good interview, to be honest.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Like I said, man, I got a lot of these guys on the line, right? Regis, Judo, fucking
Didn't he fuck on mute?
Jaime Munguia, fucking what's the other Jamel Herring. I communicate with all of these guys, and I'm gonna start getting them on here more. But I'll tell you guys something that it's like it's business everywhere.
Yeah.
Right? It's business everywhere. So a lot of these guys look at my channel and then they say, "Oh yeah, I'll come talk to you." And then they come and they see that I only got like 1,600, 1,700 subscribers, and then they never show up. And I don't have a problem with that, bro. I don't have a problem with that. I understand. It's like, oh, he's just a small channel. I don't want to go over there, and that's cool with me. But eventually, as the name get out there, shit, I got Deontay Wilder and his dad watching my channel. So eventually, the name's gonna get out there, and then these guys will start coming in. because they see now that we get more people in here to listen. They just want to be heard. They don't want to really come to a channel to do an interview and it's only fucking 6 or 7 people in the live. They want to be heard. So when they see my channel, like they'll come to my channel and they'll look at the numbers, and my numbers only say like 1,800. They don't want to come here. They want to go to like Punch Drunk with 20,000 or Blue Blood with 70,000. They like, oh, this little channel, and then they don't come here. But I'm talking to these guys behind the scenes, bro. Like they texted me back and forth, but they don't come to the channel. You know what I mean? So it's all good though. I don't get upset, bent, twisted, but I've had guys on here before, like, you know what I mean? And we'll, as we grow, as this channel grows, we'll have more and more and more coming. Shit, I'm supposed to be talking to a Olympic medal winner, and I haven't called him. He's an ex-boxer. He's not been in boxing for a long time. He's an older boxer, but he's a gold medalist. He's an Olympic medalist, and we just haven't linked up yet. But we're supposed to. I'm gonna get him on here, bro, so he can talk about some things and just tell his story and stuff. Like, I got some things lined up, fam. I just say that, but again, I can't. These guys are busy. These boxers, they have their own lives. They probably got 50,000 people calling them for interviews. So I'm not putting no heat on these guys. But as our channel grow, as our community grow, trust and believe. They're gonna talk to other boxers, and other boxers gonna be like, yeah, speak your mind, sports talk, this, that, and the third, and then they'll come over. But,
I think since that TO win, it shaked up everything from 130 up to 147. It's similar to the Tyson Fury win over Klitschko. It's just completely changed the face of boxing. Everybody's out now. That they're sort of hungry. Like they just want to fight, and everything needs to happen as soon as possible. Really, we need to get all these because it puts money in their pockets as well. Do you know what I mean? Michael, his dad was talking about he's using an iPhone 6 and shit like that, and no boxer family should be using stuff like that. And the government, I might start a sort of global campaign. Stop taxing fighters. Why are you taxing people 60% that are going in a boxing ring? Are you crazy? I think that's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, you could holler that cry all you want, and this goddamn country here in America, man, you could kill that shit. They gonna get their damn taxes, fam. This goddamn government, man, we've been screaming that goddamn cry since I was born. Pigeon. Everybody I know has been screaming that here in America. What the fuck is going on with all these taxes? You know what the IRS tell all us, Pigeon? Fuck you.
It's disgusting, man. They're taxing people that they shouldn't be taxing, and they're not taxing people that they should be taxing. It's just mad. I don't get it, bro.
Man. Yeah, man.
After a billionaire, you get away with.
Yeah. You can. If you're a billionaire, you can get away with $900,000 in taxes. But if you're a working man and you make $60,000 a year, they want all that money.
Oh yeah. It's always.
So I'm sure the zone wants to pay Haney bucket loads to fight some 10-0 prospect named Michael Williams Jr. See, Kevin, here's the thing. I don't even know why you have the zone mixed up in it, Kevin the Carrot. Now, you're a little bit off here, Kevin. Okay? And I'll explain to you. First and foremost, Kevin, the zone doesn't have a fucking thing to do with Haney, fam. At all. So that's where you're really mixed up to begin with this comment. Devin Haney is partnered up with Eddie Hearn and Matchroom. He has no ties whatsoever to the zone. Here's another thing, Kevin. Devin Haney has one more fight with that partnership. And that comes from Bill Haney himself. He told me this. Devin Haney only has one more fight with that partnership. And then that's over. But not now or ever. No, Kevin. You got it twisted. They're not, fam. They're not. No, you don't understand this. How am I delusional? Dude, Kevin, you're tripping right now. You're tripping, okay? You're tripping. I was on, let me explain this to you then. Let me explain this to you. I was on Punch Drunk Live. It was Bill Haney on there himself. And this is the things that I'm telling you, Kevin. I don't know where you're getting your information, but I'm getting my information from the horse's mouth, okay? So I think that it's you that's delusional because I don't know where your information is coming from. I really don't. Okay, but first and foremost, I'll explain this to you, Kevin. Bill Haney and Lopez Jr. was on Punch Drunk Live on the panel, and I was on that live too, Kevin the Carrot. And the offer that the money had to come from Bill Haney, not Matchroom, not the Zone. It had to come from Bill Haney. Bill Haney was making the offer. It's just what Michael Sr. was telling you guys now here. Okay, you have to. These fighters or their camps have to have a certain amount of revenue too to make these fights happen. But clearly, you don't understand. You don't understand. It's not the Zone. If Devin Haney fights on the Zone, of course the Zone's going to shell out some money. But do you realize that he doesn't even have to fight on the Zone, fam? I don't even think you know this. He doesn't have to fight. No, I don't think that. I don't think that at all. He's not signed to Hearn, dude. Kevin, you all lost on this, bro. Go do the fucking research. They're not signed to the Zone. No, you don't understand because he's not signed to the Zone. And if you're thinking he's signed to the Zone, you cannot understand. You can't. But just because you say he's signed to the Zone. See, look at this kid. Look at this dude. Like, am I speaking Chinese here, Raider and Pigeon? Am I speaking Chinese? This motherfucker.
No,
Devin.
he's always been separate.
What's cracking, homie?
Okay, yeah, let me tell Kevin this
Hey,
real quick.
your voice sounds kind of far, D.
All right. Look, Kevin, I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna let Raider get in here. Kevin, go do your research, fam. Go do your research. He is not signed to the Zone at all. He has a partnership, Kevin, with Matchroom Boxing. Even Eddie Hearn said this, Kevin. So go do your fucking research, fam. He's not at all signed to the Zone, fam. Not at all. I'm not gonna argue with you no more. Go do your research. Go ahead, Raider.
No, I was saying that you sounded kind of far away when you were talking. I don't know if it's just if it's me.
I had the computer far away from me.
All right. Now, hey, so what's up with this dude, Michael Williams? I think I seen like a fight of his before, but what's up with him? What's the?
He's just an up and coming boxer, and you know he and Devin Haney and Bill Haney and Michael Sr. They've all had talks and stuff, and they've been wanting to fight. But Devin Haney running around talking this and that, nobody will fight him, but he won't entertain the fight with Michael Williams Jr. And the fight with Michael Williams Jr. is so easy to make because they're not even asking for a lot of money. But Devin Haney won't fight him. But we got to sit here and listen. Don't nobody want to fight my son. This is Bill Haney. Don't nobody want to fight my son. Don't nobody want to fight my son. Well, this is a guy saying he wants to fight your son, Bill. You told me if somebody taps y'all on the shoulder and say y'all want to fight, y'all going to go take him out. Well, go take out Michael Williams Jr. because he's calling you out. He's tapping you on the shoulder.
Yeah. If Haney is saying that nobody wants to fight him, then yeah, why not fight him then? If somebody's willing to fight you, then
Oh, well, I can tell you this, Raider. It ain't no if. That's what they're saying because he said it to me. So there ain't no if. That's a fact. All you got to do is go to Ring IQ video when the motherfucker was on there, his live, when he was on there, and then you will hear him say it yourself. You will hear him say it.
Yeah, he's all over the internet.
No, yeah, I've heard him say it. No, I'm just saying, like like you said, or like you were saying, what has Haney done to get the Teo fight? You can say the same thing about Williams. What has he done to get the Haney fight? But since Haney's saying that nobody wants to fight him, that's what I'm saying. If he's saying that, which he is, why would not fight him?
Yeah, it's a good point.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. No, carry on. Sorry.
Oh, Brian.
Okay, apparently he ain't the only one called him out because Fortuna also called Devin Haney out.
All right. He just called him out.
So, this young Williams boy or Fortuna next, Now,
if he want to go with the stock and the name and all of that shit,
those are his choices.
Yeah, and if he wants to go with stock in the name and all of that, I don't got no problem with him taking the Javier Fortuna fight because that's still a more valid fight than anybody he's been in the ring with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I wouldn't mind Haney waiting for the winner of Campbell and Garcia either. You know what I mean? I wouldn't hate that one.
he's not even talking about that fight. He's not even talking about that fight. Billingham not talking about Ryan Garcia. That's the problem. I would like
But
to see
isn't
him
it
fight.
isn't it gonna be isn't it for a mandatory fight? The winner?
No,
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 it's
no,
not
no.
mandatory. It's not mandatory. What happened was Suleiman. It's an interim fight. You know, interims
Yeah.
are not mandatory. You can have an interim
Yeah.
title, but you're not a mandatory. So that's what it is. It's basically they have the rights to Devin Haney. That's what they're fighting for, but it's no mandatory involved.
I don't know. I'm thinking they're gonna make it a mandatory. I don't know. We'll
Nah.
see.
Well, I don't know. He might, but Suleiman hasn't made him a mandatory yet. So, and then I think Devin just satisfied the man. Wasn't Santiago the mandatory for that title?
No, I don't know.
I think so. But
AD, who's the master of foolery? Bob Arum or Mauricio?
fuck, bro, they neck and neck. They neck and neck, dog. I can't even imagine. That's a 50-50 fight, right?
Oh shit.
That's a 50-50 fight, man. Oh, motherfuckers full of shit, dog. That's too full of shit, dude. That's a tough one. God damn, man. All right, look, you know what? I'm gonna end it on that good laugh here, man. Give me some closing thoughts, fam. Give me some closing thoughts.
Yeah, I just think that was excellent. You know, we've had Haney against Gamboa. You know, his other fights, Santiago. He's only been a lightweight champ, hasn't he, for about a year or so. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I just hope Michael gets his fights, and you know, people are talking he could come to England and go with Matchroom. Yeah, maybe, or he can do what he wants to do in America. Listen, it's all about fighting, and I think Michael's he likes to fight. He wants the money. And listen, any man who's walking around with an iPhone 6, bro, you got to get a fight, and I'll leave it at that.
Hey, I feel you, Pigeon. I appreciate you coming through, fool. Fam. Appreciate you coming through. All right, Raider, give me some closing thoughts, brother.
Yeah. So yeah, we're looking forward. Everybody's looking forward. Well, not everybody. Most people are looking forward for this Saturday. You know, Canelo Smith. I think that's gonna be a good fight. I do think though that Canelo's gonna see those fucking long ass jabs from far away. You know what I mean? He's gonna slip and counter to the body. But
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see what happens. But another good live, D. Good shit. And I'm actually on vacation right now.
Oh
For
shit!
like
Enjoy yourself,
yeah,
man.
for like 3 weeks or a month. I go back into January something. But
Yeah,
I'll probably be on these lives more. You know what I mean?
you're on
So,
vacation, but you're not on vacation with somebody's cell phone in the poke.
nah, man, it's hard to be on vacation because I'm right here with the kids. You know, on the what do they call those Zoom school things.
Oh yeah. My daughter does that too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's not even and my kids are young, so it's not even really a vacation, you know. But
yeah. I feel
it
that.
is
I
it,
feel
it is
that.
what it is. But I'll be on more. You know, you guys will see me around.
All right, bro. I
And
appreciate you, brother.
I'll get those champ. I'll get those predictions in a little sooner because I know sometimes I'll be missing some. That's why I'm
Hey,
probably
bro, get
behind.
at
We'll see.
least get Thursdays in today. Make
No,
sure you get it in
I got him
today.
in. Yeah, I got him in yesterday.
Oh,
Matter
okay,
of
okay,
fact.
okay.
So
All right.
I should do better this week. The next 3 weeks coming up, I should do it better. You know, we'll see what's up.
No doubt, no doubt.
Can't catch up to you guys. We'll see what's up. All right,
All
man.
right,
Peace out,
Raider.
guys. Catch you in the next one.
Appreciate you, fam. Brian Harkin, give me some closing thoughts. Real quick, Brian, before you go. Willie Boy slip and move with super chat. DAZN Blue Ranch. Today is great. Thanks, Willie, man. I would have been gave you that, but appreciate you, brother. Go ahead, Ryan. Give me some closing thoughts. You came back again.
Okay. Well, the young Williams. His first name is Mark, isn't it? Hello.
What you say, Brian?
The young man Williams,
Yeah, Michael Williams Jr.
Michael Williams Jr. Yeah, looks like an exciting prospect. I've actually I'm just after looking up some of his highlights on YouTube on my tablet here. So he looks exciting. Looks like good movement, good stiff jab. Good. He throws good flurry of punches, good head movement. He looks decent. He looks like a good young fighter. There's some things he can improve on, but the fact is he's calling out someone of Devin Haney's name. Is great. Shows the young lad has confidence and belief in himself. And it's a fight I'd like to see happen because I haven't looked him up. I've just looked up some highlights. He looks good. So, just hopefully Haney can pick up some fights. Shawn Porter, I want to see that fight if Errol Spence doesn't happen. I want to see Thingin with Shawn Porter, Bud Crawford, and Chris Eubank Jr. versus Demetrius Andrade. Let's get it on. These fights need to happen. These fights need to happen. It's time for these champions to stop cherry picking fighters and start fighting the contenders. And that's as boxing fans, that's what we need to see. Anyway, D, thank you for having me on. All right, and peace to everyone in the chat. Everyone have a good one.
Hey Brian, real quick, you going live later?
Not tonight. I'll probably be Friday at this point.
Okay. Just let me know, bro. Like, because I be wanting to come on your lives, but I don't want to. I be live and doing fights and shit. So just let me know. I'm gonna come join.
I'm actually doing my Christmas shopping tomorrow, so.
Okay. Yeah, no doubt. Well, I don't celebrate Christmas, so guess what? Ha ha! Got no shopping to do.
Yeah, it's more for family than me. I'm getting nothing myself, so just family stuff. I'm just going to get my nieces, nephews something.
Right.
So that's basically what it is. I'm taking my 2 nephews out for the day.
So that's cool. That's cool. Well, I appreciate you, brother. You're always welcome.
Yeah. Well, thank you, D, and everyone have a good one, man. Everyone have a good one. You too, D.
All right, sir.
All right, peace, man.
Well, guys, there we go. So, I wanted to talk about this whole situation with nobody wants to fight me, and we got a treat. We got young Michael Williams Jr. Really good looking kid, man. I hope he gets his chance because just from what I see, he can definitely make some noise in the sport that we love called boxing. He can make some noise. He's a bit unrefined, but the kid only has 14 fights. And what I see in him with 14 fights and 10 knockouts, I see a lot of potential and talent there. Just like I saw when I saw Fimo unrefined, when I saw Devin Haney unrefined. Shakur, I've always been impressed with him. But Ryan Garcia unrefined, Tank Davis unrefined. I see this type of pedigree in this kid, Michael Williams Jr. And if you guys haven't seen him, then go check him out, man. Go look at some of his fights, and you guys also will see the pedigree in this kid. He's a promising talent in this sport, and I think as boxing fans, we want to see these guys get their shot. We want to see greatness. We want to see guys that at least have the potential to be great. And I believe that, this could be a guy. We never know with these prospects until they get up there and they show us. But, we can look at some of these prospects and say, hey, he might be really good. He might be something that we need ones to watch, so to speak. Well, I'll say that Michael Williams Jr. is definitely one to watch. If this kid gets his chance, he's gonna make some noise in the sport that we love called boxing. And y'all know how I always end this thing. For the love of sports, let's talk about it. Peace.